1, 2, 3. Traumatized by the hit that you bestowed upon me. Endless bliss on tap, loathing misery. It sure did take its toll on me. Too long, I said, baby, get back.
All right, guys, welcome to the
next episode
of the Everyday Joe Show. I'm your host, the Travis Reed. Might have heard of me before.
No one has heard of you,
No?
Travis.
No?
Oh.
No, Zach's not even watching. Will's playing on his phone.
Look, I even polled the audience yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
polled.
I used to
And-
polled.
What? First, what, how many, 15 seconds in? You gotta turn that down.
I just want to share it. See, this is complicated.
It is.
I'm not doing it, Andrew.
All right, episode 76 here in Studio 11. Derek Wayne Clark, a.k.a. Tooth.
Hello.
You was gearing up for something. And
Well,
you paused.
I heard Derek Wayne Clark thought I was in trouble.
Well,
And I was looking for my deity. Somebody let Patton know we're on. Somebody call, text. Somebody please text Patton. Message Patton.
Southern Patriot Firearms,
I
Jason
just sent
Patton.
him. I just sent
Dr.
it to him.
Detail on the line.
There you go.
Oh, Nasty Nate and his Naughty Jungle of Love.
Naughty jungle of love.
Special guest this evening, Travis Clower.
Hey, man.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good.
I love them
I'm
sunglasses.
so happy to be here. Yeah, you know, it's bright in here.
Fancy.
Bull put all the new lights up, man.
Man, his future's so bright he's got to wear them shades.
Don't he?
man. Wears his sunglasses at night so he can. So I don't know the words.
So I
So I can. And that's all anybody knows, except the people who wrote the song.
see about something in my eyes.
So I can, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Thank you for having me, though,
Tooth, I
man.
forgot. What are you drinking? Well, you got a tall boy.
Well, they actually put extra flavors in this Dr. Pepper because
25.
it's a tall boy. It's like a stovepipe.
That's impressive.
Thank you. It's 27 flavors actually.
Yeah.
Oh, heck.
Cool.
You know where they bottle and can this stuff?
Where?
Plano, Texas.
That is correct.
My
That's correct.
God.
Travis Clower gets an extra Dr. Pepper.
All right.
They
You got
also
Dr.
make
Pepper,
tackle
Reed?
boxes there.
Yeah.
Do they? They used to make Play-Doh there, too, I think.
No,
No.
that's all.
No, they
different.
played Plano
place.
there.
Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Sorry, I'll quit.
Travis,
I'm
what
already
you-
banned.
What are you drinking tonight, sir?
Whatever's left in this ashtray, I think.
Oh,
Mm,
don't do that.
No, I'm just
I shared this video with Patton.
I appreciate that.
Awesome.
You're going to get Patton on the line.
Did you know you can share from, like, if you're on the live screen, you can just share with people?
Yeah.
I did not know that. This is the most
can,
I've
like,
done with
send it
this.
as a message.
Sylvia Clower Giles says hello. Who's
I don't know
that?
who it is. Sylvia Giles.
Angela Sanders. Angie! Said,
Thank you, though.
Sweet
Yeah.
hippie. Love y'all.
Good to hear from you.
All right, well, it says Clowers. I didn't know.
Is it Clowers?
It has an S.
Okay, that's not us. Man.
That's not your bunch.
I mean, it is if you go back a few generations, because there's some Clowers here that are like, I don't know, 4 generations back. We made up some kind of.
There's a bunch of y'all.
Yeah.
Eli Kidder,
Yeah.
In the house, man.
how are you, sir?
Okay.
All right. what? That's the answer I was wanting, son.
Good. I'm glad.
What
are
are you
you?
drinking there, buddy? Hey, I'm Travulous.
You really want to say that?
I do.
like that.
I love saying Travulous.
Because it's way better than travesty.
It is.
You know what I'm
Say
saying?
Travulous, that's TM trademark. Intellectual property.
Circle R.
That's right.
Man, that makes a lot of whistles.
That's all
Don't it?
When you speak in cursive, you whistle a lot.
I do.
It's like you got a lisp.
I do.
Huh?
Man, do stuff.
Come out.
What are you drinking there, Eli?
I'm having a Diet Mueller.
A Diet Mueller.
Is that a fine Pilsner?
I think so.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I read that somewhere
Where'd you rate that at?
on the can.
I'll be damned. Does it say so on your aluminium?
Mother.
I'll be damned.
We've
Son
been
of a
drinking these for like
motherless
the last
goat.
70 episodes, guys. Y'all should know this.
Yeah, but there's one person that probably has never watched, so maybe they're like, oh,
Yeah.
Miller Lite is a fine Pilsner beer. Watch.
I never knew it said so right there on the can in the aluminium bottle.
But it does.
We do. Peanut Gallery tonight. We got Zach Price. How are you, sir?
Pretty good. How are you?
You know how I am.
Doing all right then, huh?
You know, it's funny. He came in the store to my place of employment the other day.
Yeah.
And hey man, how's your show going? I'm like, oh cool. You watch? I'm sorry.
People know
Obviously,
what's up out there.
I catch it every now and then. Which is why he was asking how it was going. Is that shit still on?
And also in the Peanut Gallery, Mr. John Revis Fletcher. Bull.
Yeah.
John.
Good day.
Bull, this isn't 2001. You're not in Australia.
He's speaking British.
Good day.
Good day. What, Zach, what are you drinking? I forgot to ask you.
Dos Equis.
2 X's.
What the hell?
Bull, what are you drinking?
2 X's.
Well, looky there.
Y'all are y'all
We've got
twins?
Quattro X's.
Quattro X's.
Well, it is Cinco Day to November.
I've never watched a Quattro X movie. Watch the triple ones.
I told a dude I had a gig on Cinco de Mayo one time. He goes, "Cool. When's that?" It's after Quattro de Mayo.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right before Seis de Mayo.
Yes.
The day before.
And we do need to give a shout out to Bull providing this extra lighting we have. We're a little brighter in here.
Thanks,
That's
John.
why Travis has to wear the sunglasses.
Right.
Well,
Why are we talking about the 5th of May? It's like 15 November.
It is 15 November.
Quince.
How long were you thinking about that?
I just thought of
Okay. Since he said Cinco de Mayo, what the fuck is that?
Well, my concern was Eli. He wasn't getting the glow I felt that he deserved.
Quince Seis.
I need a haircut so I can polish that dude up.
You do.
I'm letting it grow out for the winter.
Lady A womaning the controls this evening.
Yeah.
How are you?
Dandy. How
You
are
are.
you?
Fine.
Ah!
Yeah.
Sure.
Show's over.
All right,
Let's
bye.
go. Hey. What are you drinking?
Oh gosh. A Corona Premier with a Bloody Mary mix in it.
Well, that's fancy.
Yeah.
He said,
It's red beer.
It's red beer.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well,
It's a little more keto friendly than just regular beer or a Bloody Mary.
okay. Well, that's interesting.
Oh, heck.
I myself am having a fine Pilsner beer.
Ooh.
Aluminium can,
I'll be damned.
if you will.
That's actually a bottle. Aluminium bottle.
Well, yeah. Whatever.
This is what's known as a can.
Which is why I said aluminium bottle.
Did you say bottle?
You're so smart.
I thought you said can.
Hey,
Huh?
play back the tape.
Well, tomorrow.
Rewind
"Ain't
it.
no lie."
We ain't got time.
Tape
Still
the line.
16 ounces.
Hey, Dylan Keith's watching. Hey, Dylan.
So I want to go back to Zach's comment about Deity Seis. That would be the
16.
16th, and that's tomorrow. So you
Yeah.
must be in the future.
I am.
Is that where you come
awesome.
Look at
Can you tell me about the weather tomorrow? I'm curious.
It's going to be cold. Probably overcast.
They
really
really
is
wear
in
them
the
long
future.
handles tomorrow.
The same way it's been for the last 3 days.
I'll be darned.
Look at that. You couldn't get him to say a word when the show wasn't live. He's live now. He won't
He's a
shut up.
He's a meteorologist.
You're in the peanut gallery,
We're doing
okay?
Mike
Calm
check
down
on the
here.
peanut gallery. Hey, Zach,
Calm
talk.
down.
Okay.
It's like when Al Roker
Get-
comes on. I mean, he,
Hey, we said, hey, Zach, say the alphabet. No. Okay,
Did you say
you're
your
good.
ABC? No.
Yeah.
All right, your sound is great.
That's pretty much
Hey,
what he
Zach,
told
what
us.
time is it? Well, see, here's how you build a clock. First.
hey, look, man. All I can tell you is if you give a man a chicken sandwich,
Yeah,
you feed him for a day.
there you go.
If you give a man 2 chicken sandwiches, you still feed him for a day. But what a day that would be.
It'd be a great day. I like 2 chicken
Two
sandwiches.
chicken sandwiches.
Terrible.
That would sound good.
I'd love it.
Good.
What a day that
I'd
would
love a chicken sandwich. Oh,
What-
sweet.
what a day
Can I send
indeed.
a shout out to my wife
You can.
and my baby.
You can.
Where's the? Can we zoom in on the? No, I'm just. Love you,
You
Erica.
just have to walk to it. That's how
Oh, okay,
you
hold on.
That would
Zoom in, yeah.
That would have been really
No,
cool.
I told her I would say hey. So love you, baby.
That was very touching.
Thanks for letting me, get out and hang out.
Yeah, thank you for letting him get out.
We appreciate you.
She
Yeah.
lets me,
He'll be famous
go
tomorrow.
anytime I want to.
Y'all got like
I
the
love her.
cutest baby too. By the
You
way.
know what? That's something we've never done. Let's try that for fun. Let's do extreme close-up.
Ah!
Extreme close-up.
Yeah.
Extreme
Waves from-
close-up.
Yeah.
Extreme. Okay, that was pretty extreme.
If we could do that without you saying extreme close up the whole time, it'd be really cool.
Okay, it's coming across live. Now, it looks good.
Erica Clower said me time. Me time.
Oh yeah.
The extreme close-up looked great on the live
Yeah.
there, Bull. Good
Yeah,
job.
it
Proud of you,
did.
John.
Kudos.
I watched the video before I come.
Oh, did you?
And I stayed in a holiday. Inn.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's it.
Wife loves you.
That's good.
She said so in public.
So
That's
this
a plus.
this week's kind of been a sad week, man. Stan Lee passed away.
look, bro, year's almost over. And he says, no, we're still going to fuck you right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this language thing is going to be hard.
Yeah, it is hard. We're trying to clean the language.
So what Death
Betty
really
White
said
said,
was, no, we're going to take your favorite people, and we're just going to take them right out of 2018.
Mm-hmm.
We got to
Stan
start
Lee,
thinking
bro.
about what kind of world we're going to be leaving for Keith Richards. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to start getting it together, man. Don't litter, don't.
Don't litter, he said.
I bought reusable grocery bags.
Okay.
Keith Richards.
Yeah,
I'm doing my part.
Yeah.
There you
Man,
go.
was that every cigarette you smoke is another year on Keith Richards' life.
Oh, wow. Hey, big
I'm
shout-
keeping him alive.
Keith Richards just typed in and said, "Thanks, bull."
You gave him another year.
Didn't see that one coming.
I bet, well, through the cloud of smoke, you probably couldn't have seen it.
Didn't see that one coming.
Yeah.
So Stan Lee, man, huge in the comic book, and now like when I was kids, we kind of knew who Stan Lee was, co-creator of Marvel and Spider-Man and Captain America and all that stuff. Now most people know him from the movies, which they have been epic, I think, since
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Iron Man started.
Highest grossing. I don't know the numbers.
Tooth, you got a favorite? I think we've asked this question on the show before. You got a favorite Marvel character that you?
So that's really hard. No. I
No?
can't have a favorite character. That's impossible.
Yeah.
I've got a couple, that I like more than others.
Right.
If I had to say right here at gunpoint favorite character, I would have to say Black Widow because as a comic book, she's hot. As Scarlett Johansson, she's hot.
Oh, fire ass hot.
I mean, fire ass hot. In the words of Bubba Whitsett, she is fire ass hot.
Fire ass hot.
And
he'll tell everybody.
he'll tell them
Right to their
faces. I just want to say, and I'm really trying to put it into perspective for people, and I think most people will get it. Think about the generations that have been entertained by Stan Lee.
Yeah, man.
Think about how long he's been doing comics.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Never really put it in that perspective. That's crazy.
Hell, he
This was
entertained
a
your
big
grandparents.
Yeah.
It started in 60-ish,
Yeah.
like something like that. My mom was born in 61, so.
He was 94. He died at 94, and he's been doing this since he was in his early 20s, right? Am I mistaken?
Don't ask me.
right.
I'm not, I don't even know who
I feel like
Stanley
he
is.
started-
What's his last name? Stanley what?
Stanley.
He's the father of the guitarist, J.T. Lee.
Stan something Lieberman or Lieber. I mean, it was like a long.
You're absolutely correct.
That I don't know. I did not know that.
So listen, there's some documentary footage and
Yeah.
some story about Stan Lee and comic books in general and things you can catch.
He said when he started that, like, writing comic books wasn't as cool as it is now, obviously. So his name was just longer, like, Stanley, Lieber, whatever. And that sounds stupid, like we're trying to talk about. I don't know, but it's really long names. So they just shorten it because I guess if he failed, then it wouldn't be necessarily pegged on him. That would be a stage name kind of deal or whatever.
Debbie Fetzer Jones is watching, which means that
That's good.
Bones has her iPad, so he's watching.
It was Stanley
What up,
Martin Lieber.
Bones?
Bones,
Stanley what?
shout out
Stanley
to Tooth.
Martin Lieber.
I knew it was
Martin
Stanley.
Lieber.
Oh.
I'm not trying to make
Um,
it longer, but yeah, Lieber.
So, Tooth, I got some sad news about the guitar. Bones traded it for a pony.
Like,
a Shetland pony?
Well, he couldn't be here now. He's a little horse.
Did he really?
I get it.
He's
hey,
from,
Michael Rio.
he want me to tell you that.
Bones are
Michael
not funny
Real.
sometimes.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, I just want to say thank you, Angie, for being the comment welcome wagon. She has literally said hi to every person who has joined
She
in.
has also
Really?
told
You're
the
amazing.
public that if they comment, we interactively comment back.
Yes, and
Yeah.
then so
She's a lot of fun. I like her.
She
Yeah.
is
I'm
great
talking
fun.
about Angie.
she's amazing.
The song come on the duck today. Oh,
And
That's
that's all you thought of.
there's like 4 customers in there. They heard me sing.
Yeah.
It was great. Well, for me, not for them, really.
Yeah.
Travis, do you have a favorite Marvel character, Stan Lee character?
Well, yeah, I do. Let me say this, though, because ZP and I were talking about this earlier. I don't know that Wolverine was a Stan Lee character. We're talking about that. But I will say this. You remember, remember back in the day where Power's grocery store was?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, so next door they had
Oh, my first
a couple
roll machine
doors
there.
down, they had James's bookstore.
Yeah, old man James, Grumpy James.
Yep.
Yeah. So I went in there one day. I was a young man, I don't know, less than probably 10 or 11 something. So I bought an X-Men comic book in there, right? So I took it home. I was all excited. Of course, I get it home. It has many scantily clad women in it.
Oh, yes.
Right. Well, no. My mother saw it, and that was it. Like, I didn't even get to read 2 pages of the comic book.
Aw.
So that was the beginning and end of my comic book buying. But as far as the cartoon we were kids, whatever it was, X-Men, whatever, like, dude, Wolverine was the man for me, like, as far as Marvel goes.
He wasn't a Stan Lee character.
Okay, that's what we're talking about. Like, I don't know if he was Stanley, but he was
Glad
my
you
favorite.
and your founder
But obviously,
here.
like, think of the iconic, Spider-Man, Captain America, like
The Hulk.
I mean, obviously they're.
You're like a good research department.
Yeah.
You're doing good, Zach.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Proud
And
of
like
you.
DC's cool, but what does DC got?
Yeah.
Superman, Batman,
Wonder Woman.
Bull.
DC's got all the
You had
things
me
that
one
you're
too,
listing.
John.
Green
Now, go ahead,
Lantern.
keep talking
You know what I'm
about
saying?
it.
Like,
Okay, that's not very
come on,
cool.
like they
That's why it's
got
called the
3 or 4
universe.
people, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but Marvel's got
What about Aquaman?
Marvel has 100.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
man.
What about Aquaman?
What about?
I like Aquaman.
Come on, man. He plays with water.
He doesn't play with it. He dominates it.
He dominates water.
And water,
He's like
water is
Atlantis.
it's an extreme force of nature.
Yeah.
Have you
I just don't think the
water
writing
can
was
cut rocks.
Yeah.
over a long period of time.
I'm talking about better than Tyrone. better than
A million
Tyrone
years
Biggins.
from now,
Tyrone
we're gonna
Biggins can
have
cut some rock.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
Something you don't know about me, Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I smell rocks.
I eat this and you pay me money?
I want to. Can I stay in here? I think I want to take. I need to catch up on some sleep. Pulls that,
Well, that was a very good answer, Travis.
yeah, good job.
Oh, and
Thanks,
just sort
man.
of,
No, but I mean, obviously the man is, and he's the king of the cameo. Obviously,
I was going to,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, who's doing it better than him?
And I think that is great that he does the
And
cameos.
it's never gotten like you never see it coming, even though you know it's coming.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not like, oh, I bet he's going to be this. Like it hits you and you're like,
Damn it.
Stan Lee, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So, God bless him, and a lot of people appreciate his gift to the world.
Oh man, yeah. That's when I was
Entertainment.
younger. I wasn't big on the comic book. My neighbor was,
Yeah.
but and James Monroe Finkel, he always hey man, did you ever see this comic? No, we don't read comics, but he'd show me so I would know who they were and stuff like that. And of course I knew who Stan Lee was, but I didn't know what you know, and Zach's phone knows.
Yeah.
Google knows a lot.
It does. Now, Eli, you're not a big
Mallrats,
superhero
man.
fan. Eli's, and not knocking Eli.
Hey,
He
this is
doesn't,
Vanity Fair.
He doesn't really watch a lot of the Marvel movies, so
Yeah.
it's not his cup of tea. But
Well,
so I mean,
He can still appreciate the loss of the people who did.
oh yeah,
Because Eli's got a compassionate button.
he does.
It's underneath my bibs. You can
It's on the back side.
Yeah, it's hidden.
On the back.
Is it got a urethra?
It may.
Yeah, I'm a dog. Huh, you get on that
Hey,
button
see,
and he's
Yeah.
wasn't Stan Lee in
compassionate.
Mallrats?
Not tomorrow.
Yeah, Stan Lee did do a cameo in Mallrats.
Absolutely
That
did
is
do a
correct.
cameo.
They're doing an autograph signing,
With,
right?
with Jason
Yeah.
Lee.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Well,
a great movie.
And just sort of a local plug, so for, in honor of Stan Lee, there are people still keeping the art alive. We've actually got a comic book store downtown.
Yep.
Jacob Vincent, man.
Yeah.
And me and Jacob played
In your
tuba
head.
together in high school, man. He's the coolest dude that
What's
ever
it?
lived, man.
Everscape.
Everscape. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
How
Yeah.
exciting.
And if you want to support somebody locally for stuff, man, he's
He's got some
one
cool
of the
stuff in
nicest
that
dudes.
store.
Yeah,
The
and-
artist work, and he used to be the manager at Hastings in Murfreesboro.
Oh, that's cool.
And if you like
You
the
know,
Funko
Hastings.
Pops, man, he's got them. He can get
Yeah,
them.
man.
He's got a ton of Funko Pops.
He really is a good dude. Me and my brother both played tuba with him. And remember Joey Yother at all?
Yes.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
played
yeah.
tuba with us.
Yeah.
And Jonathan Helms played tuba
Okay, as
with
long as
us.
you don't play the flute, that's fine.
And,
Skin flute.
But Jared Fletcher was first chair. He was the baddest dude ever. We had fun playing tuba. Man.
Played the tuba.
Anyway, sorry.
Oh no, hey, it's your show, buddy.
No.
Zach, you got a favorite Stan Lee character or Marvel character?
I'd probably say the Incredible Hulk.
There you go. Classic.
That when I was when I was young, I'm still young now.
I'm not a kid anymore.
Yeah, when I was a kid, Spider-Man was my favorite.
Yeah.
But if you make me mad, I would say you don't want to make me angry.
Yeah.
What? I'll turn green. I'm like 2'5" or whatever, and try to be the Incredible Hulk and shit. So
Huh.
I got picked on a lot.
I was always a fan of
2'5".
That was the
Banner.
beauty of the comics,
Banner.
though, man. It lets you, like, your imagination grew in your little kid. Like, man, maybe I could fly.
Nothing
Or
else,
whatever.
Nothing
You know
else
what I mean?
grew on me. That,
Yeah.
so Incredible Hulk.
Incredible Hulk,
Incredible
for
Hulk.
sure.
Bull, you got a favorite Marvel Stan Lee character?
You know what? I'm not that knowledgeable enough to be able to be part of the conversation, but based upon...
But you going to make some shit up?
I will. Well, no. Based upon Robert Downey Jr.'s interpretation of Iron Man, I absolutely love... and I heard once a lot of people talk about that he embodied the character well. The growth, the prickishness of him.
Yes.
I really Robert Downey Jr.
I'll say it for everybody. Thank God Robert Downey Jr. got clean.
No
kidding.
Yeah,
that's a great turnaround story right there.
Yeah,
it really is.
You're right about him playing that part, and apparently when they were filming and he had to do like that speech at the end where he's like, you have things to say about the Stark Towers or whatever, and he's like, I'm Iron Man, and that apparently was not on the script. So then the reporters in the movie started just, oh my God, and then so that was a good ad lib. Apparently, I'm not 100% sure, but that was a good ad lib. You should watch if you haven't watched at least Iron Man's. You take out the comic book and that's actually a really good movie. The Iron Man, all of them.
Oh yeah.
You probably enjoy it.
Yeah, and the growth of Tony Stark is very deep and touching. You'll have to take your cover off.
He's an asshole.
The beauty
Plus,
of
there's
the whole
Pepper Potts.
of his parents getting
Yes.
killed and how it. I mean,
How about all the comic book character heroes have some dead parents? You know what I'm saying? Peter Parker's got his aunt and his uncle gets killed in his transformation. Batman, he's DC, but Batman's got no parents. His parents is dead.
that's why
Superman's parents
we
is
don't
dead.
Be together at the same
Holy
place.
hell.
We got a 1-year-old. What if we get killed?
Well, Mr. Fantastic, his parents died in that horrible rubber factory incident.
Yeah.
Apparently, Angela Haggard would eat the corn from Robert Downey Jr.'s shoe.
Feces?
Little brown balloon.
Yeah.
Rusty Cheerio.
That's a fan right there.
I think she likes him.
She likes Robert Downey.
Yeah.
Robert
It's
Downey
called
or
your
Jason
penny.
Momoa.
Called your what?
Called a penny.
The penny?
I got
I don't know
you.
about that.
The Rusty Cheerio?
I like it.
Lady A, what's your favorite Marvel character?
Well, because I don't like rules and I do what I want.
Finally.
I choose. You made it. Yay!
For that one.
Huh.
I choose the future baby of Wonder Woman and Aquaman.
Is that gonna happen?
It's gonna be the hottest creature on Earth.
Usually when two people that hot get together, it's like
I
It'll
know,
be like
it's
50-50
weird.
chance.
Fugly.
Yeah. But in the comic book world,
Hello.
its superpower is going to be obscene beauty. So that's my choice. And I know that they're not in that world, but I do
It's
what
like
I
the
want.
Incredibles, baby.
Yeah.
The logic's
exactly.
there. I'm with
Yeah.
you. The logic's there.
So we have some fan or some viewer votes as well.
Mm-hmm.
So where did they go? Michael Real, Funky Flash Man.
Huh.
Brooke Sanders Lemon says Spider-Man is the best.
Gregory McDaniel
Greg-
said that Hulk.
Thank you. Yep.
Champ's here.
Champ's here.
Hashtag victory lap.
Victory
right.
lap. Let's go ahead and run
Angie said, yeah, Wonder Woman all the way. And Jason Momoa. Sorry, I start talking
That dude, look, dude, that dude is fine as frog hair.
It's the Corona
He
and
is
tomato
a sexy
juice.
man. That is coming from my heterosexual self. That is a good-looking dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
Game
you
of
can
Thrones.
bounce wooden nickels off of any part of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. His kids are beautiful. His wife is beautiful. He's got a beautiful family.
His son's hair is
Yes.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like
And he
Curtis
seems like
Snickers.
he seems like a fun guy to go on a scooter ride
Looks like the
with.
dude
too.
from the
You know?
Steelers.
Seems
Yeah.
fun.
Cool.
Troy Polamalu.
My favorite, I guess.
He has beautiful hair.
Probably Thor.
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth
You
is
talking
also
about
a beautiful
comic book
man.
Thor or like movie Thor? When did you really start?
I done
I mean,
Thor
are
in
you-
pictures of
like-
babysitting,
Yeah.
son.
Are you
That's what I'm
invested
talking
back
about.
in the day?
Bam.
You're like,
Adventures in Babies.
no, I mean,
He was
I'm
a
saying,
tow
like,
truck
my
driver.
comic book buying got shut down pretty early, so I'm a Johnny come lately on the movies. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know like the books per se.
So there's a new kid in town?
Yeah, I'm definitely the fair weather. You know.
Eagles, baby.
Yeah, the Eagles. I'm a fair weather Marvel fan. Like I
Falcons.
can't say I've been reading the comic book since 1990. Like I've been watching the movie since 2010 or something.
Yeah.
So where are you at with your?
I'm Thor. I like because it's kind of it's not it's of mythology, if you will. So I like that aspect of it. So,
But you had comic books back in the day,
no,
did you?
neighbor did.
So you're the movie. You're like me.
No, he had Thor. I would peruse his comics. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thor was in some cartoons back then too. And,
Yeah.
and there
so-
was a look when Adventures of Babysit come out and the little girl was all into Thor. Thor was still like he was a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
It's a lot of yes.
More here. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Come on here.
Thor.
Meow meow.
Meow meow.
Meow meow.
I love Kat Dennings.
Kat Dennings, she's got a great
So
record.
she's done a
Yeah.
really cool movie besides the Iron Man franchise stuff and Thor and all that,
Is
the
she
Marvel with Robert Downey Jr.
Ah.
How about that?
And it is called Charlie Bartlett. It also has the guy Antoine, whatever his last name is, that died behind his own Jeep in his mailbox. It was in Star Trek and the new Fright Night, the latest Fright Night with Colin Farrell.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen the previous one Friday night.
Do you know who the guy I'm talking about
No,
is?
no.
He's in Star Trek.
Mm-mm.
Well, regardless.
I'm not a dork. I watch Star Wars, not Star Trek.
There you go.
I've not seen any of the
just
Star
pissed
Trek
off a
movies,
bunch of people.
but I know Chris Pine is in
just
this.
Star
turn-
Wars for life.
Yeah.
Chris Pine also.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, when I have the floor, it gets taken away quickly. But when Travis or Emo,
It's Return of the Jedi, not Return of the King.
I just said, hey.
F off.
Okay.
You're watching my language.
Write
EFFOFF.
that down.
I like that.
There's a piece of
Hashtag.
paper right there.
Hashtag.
Another sad
Yeah, what's next, Travis?
Roy Clark.
Okay, so this one really actually.
It hit you hard, I'm sure.
Stan Lee bothered me a lot. And Elise actually texted me in the middle of the day, hey, Dad, Stan Lee just died. But Roy Clark, I did not hear about this until Travis said so. And that, dude, I just want to say, I don't care what kind of music you like. If you are a fan of talent, he is one of the most talented, he probably is known for it. You know what I'm saying? He's just amazing. He could play any style of music, any speed. He was doing like fret tapping and percussion style guitar in the 70s. Like, he's amazing, and it's sad that we've lost somebody who was so talented. Like, that is a sad day right there.
And I didn't really realize how great a guitar player. I knew him from Hee Haw and doing songs with Buck Owens and stuff. I didn't realize how great a guitar player was till we watched that clip before we come on air with him on the show The Odd Couple back in the 70s. Yeah, or I guess maybe early late 60s. I don't know. But anyway, was it 70s? I can't tell. But that clip, I saw it, I don't know, probably 6-8 months ago, and saw him doing the techniques he was doing. He's I don't know if double picking's a thing. I don't know, you guys would know. And what he was doing and hitting them chords so fast. Unreal. I was like, I never knew he was that good. I knew he had talent because he could play the fiddle, the banjo, and he could play guitar.
I mean, he was Brandon Lutz good.
He was Brandon Lutz good. He's not Travis Clower good.
No,
Oh.
man, come on.
But, could Roy Clark play Dawkins?
Dude.
Dawkins wasn't playing Dawkins just yet.
Get it,
Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
So, I'm with Tooth, man. That's pretty tough there because that dude was good. What's your thoughts on Roy Clark there?
Well, like he's saying, it's kind of like Jerry Reed in the fact that, like, he's so talented in so many different areas, acting, just being kind of that. He was like a personality kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? But his guitar playing alone was legendary, you know what I mean? But, like, then he had the acting and just, he could just deliver the whole package. Hee Haw, people are like, oh, he's on Hee Haw. Or like, with Jerry Reed, oh, he's on Snake in the Bandit. But, dude, you just set him with the guitar by themselves, and that alone is enough to melt faces.
The old
and
dogs,
like say,
man.
banjo and
Love the old dogs.
yeah, he's just
Multifaceted.
yeah, exactly. And like back in the day, I feel like entertainers were that. Now you got people that just, I'm not saying this but just act. Denzel Washington just acts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to say that derogatory.
Right.
He's the greatest, but these guys like acted and played and performed and could MC a party or a lot of people were multifaceted.
And could sit around here and drink beer with us.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. They were just entertainers in the true sense of the word. And Roy Clark was that.
Iconic.
Yeah,
and
an
his
iconic
guitar playing,
entertainer.
exactly.
Yes.
Man,
Yeah, it's
what a
sad.
beast.
He was
And
the
I've
mini
never seen
pearl
that
of our
clip.
generation.
He was a mini pearl, huh?
Yeah.
What about you, Eli? You a fan of Roy Clark?
What they said.
What they said.
Thank you, Eli.
You
He
can,
seconds the motion.
You can always count on a good soundbite from Eli.
Okay.
Okay.
So
You
engaging.
play to win the game.
He loves it.
Herm Edwards. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was I didn't really. I mean, and that's the one thing me and guy at work were talking today. Is when you think of like Stan Lee and Roy Clark, but Stan Lee was 94, 95, and then Roy Clark was 85, and you don't think of him being that old. I think of Roy Clark; he still should be the same age he was in Hee Haw in 1985 when I watched it. Stan Lee should still be writing comic books back, in the 80s. And
I mean, he's looked old for the last 22 years.
Right,
so he should
but
look just like he looked.
Right, but
he
I
should
don't.
be healthy.
Well, like when I think, exactly. When I think 20 years ago, I think 1998. I don't think 2008 was 20 years ago.
Right.
So when I think of these guys, I'm like, holy cow. That should be
1998 was
20 years ago, and 2008 was 10 years ago.
Well, you know what I mean.
Good math. You must be common core.
Math. Yeah,
Potato.
Quick math. Quick math.
good math.
Yeah.
I'm on painkillers. I'm on painkillers. I can't.
There we go.
It's
Sound
terrible.
like an R2D2 boot or what?
It's a stormtrooper boot. I can shoot really well.
Oh, yeah.
I can hit
Yeah,
things.
laser
now.
beams.
Yeah.
You can't hit anything. If you're shooting like a storm.
Laser.
Well, you're right.
That is true.
You're right. Let me get this back out. Okay.
What else been going on? Nothing.
Oh, nothing. I guess we're done.
Thank y'all for watching.
Thank y'all for watching. We're done. Travis, accomplished guitar player.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome. We've seen your work. Your body of work is great. Not your body.
I know.
I ain't seen it yet. Not young.
Get you another beer.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Let's not. Yeah.
When did you start playing guitar?
Man, I'll be honest. I started playing guitar. I played other instruments beforehand. Guitar probably started at maybe 14, 15. I kind of started actually. Let me tell you this kind of tidbit. So I met Bull early on. And me and my buddy Tom, Derek Harriman.
We're sorry.
who's no
Oh yeah,
longer
I'm
with
there.
us anymore,
Yeah, I'm there.
Man, we were best buddies in the whole world. We wanted to write a lot of songs and stuff like that. So we had another friend, Warren Walker. Well, Warren's older brother, Josh Moore, and Bull
Josh
made
been on
some
the
albums
show.
and stuff together, right? So, I mean, Bull's doing the rapping and the lyric writing, and I think Josh was, I don't really know, you have to help me on this, because I don't really know what each of them did, but they were in it together kind of thing. But Bull was the voice.
They probably did.
You know, he was writing the raps and doing it, and
Josh-
the beats and everything.
Josh was moral support and criticism.
Yeah. And so we ran into Bull and stuff, and like we were maybe 6th, 7th grade, however old you are then.
Yeah. De Uno.
And
Maybelline Queen.
kind of met him, and that was cool. Of course, my dad plays bass and played bass in
Mama
rock
sang
bands and
tenor.
stuff coming up, and jazz bands and stuff. But he also played in the Southern Gospel Quartet for a long time, And that's kind of where, I mean, obviously that's where like he gave me the inspiration to help me get the instruments and that sort of thing. But you meet guys like Bull that kind of help you along the way of encouraging you to do your own thing, and stuff like that. So probably 14, 15. And me and
Is
Tom
that when you
was
started?
like,
You started playing about 14, 15?
yeah. I played saxophone in school band before that and all that kind of stuff. But and tuba. Well, tuba was like junior, senior year because I got to high school and we had like 47 saxophone players. And we needed about 12.
That's
and we
a
had
lot.
one tuba player, or whatever. So I swapped over. But, I played. My grandmother taught me to play piano a little bit when I was a kid. And stuff
That's
like that.
awesome.
Wow.
And just, I've been around music a lot. But
Best air pianist?
yes.
Pianist.
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 Is this man right here.
Pianist.
Eli.
Yeah, we had we used to have an air band back in the day, and he Billy Powell move over.
Yeah.
This man right here.
Well, when I lived in Meridian, Mississippi, I played a gig at an
On purpose?
Applebee's, which has never happened before. But I did a song, Rocket Man by Elton John, right? But I did it on acoustic.
Right.
So it wasn't great, but I did all right, I think. So when I got done, I felt okay about it. And I hear somebody yell from the crowd, "Nice try!"
Oh.
Did they catch the guitar upside their head?
Yeah, I didn't know.
I'd have wrapped that so
like,
much right around that cranium.
I mean, it's funny, except it was me. It'd be a lot funnier if it was somebody else I didn't know. But still, it was funny.
Man, we'll laugh about that about 5 minutes.
Yeah. No, I mean, I was laughing
not
about
too
that. Anyway, that was
I
my.
remember that night when I was.
You remember that time?
Yeah.
They laughed at Travis Clower because they're like, "Nice try,
Nice try,
douchebag." And I was like, "Oh my god, I wanted to say that."
I mean, what the fuck are we doing in Meridian, Mississippi?
Dude, I lived there, man. Worked for. That's where PB is, like the amp company and stuff.
You work for Peavy?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
In sales.
In sales, baby.
Hey, that's where the money's at.
And people would go, like I'm living in Murfreesboro, you know, like, hey, how was Mississippi like? Well, I mean, I moved back.
I don't know.
Now, I will say this: when I lived over
Meridian.
around Jackson with my aunt, and man, I loved over there.
Muddy water.
I'm going to
It
Jackson.
was a lot nicer.
He messed around.
Jackson was just a lot cooler and cleaner and just better stuff going on. But Meridian was kind of like,
Hattiesburg was where it was at.
yeah, Hattiesburg, you know, USM was.
Yeah, I've been to Olive Branch. Olive Branch.
Olive Branch.
I would.
Yeah.
You been there? Olive Branch?
I lived right out.
I had a friend that went to Mississippi State, and I went and visited their campus one time. And I go, man, that was beautiful. Starkville.
Did you get drunk?
I didn't get to go. No, I didn't get to go.
Yeah.
You know, all over Starkville.
This story's done.
Yeah. Well, you know, we hijacked a police horse and
There we go.
you know, drove over.
Yeah, there was that one time in Hattiesburg, though.
Yeah. No.
well, and that's it.
His eyes said it all. Y'all see that?
Yeah, I did.
He said, there's that one time in Hattiesburg, though.
Speaking of music in Mississippi, though, can I give a cheap plug real quick?
Sure.
Okay.
How much is it going to cost if it's
50
cheap?
cents, man. That's all I got. So my friend Alana Mosley, and if we can, I don't know if we can put a link or something, but it's ALANNA.
She played the West Main a few
Exactly,
months ago.
MOSLEY, Alana. So she came up this past weekend, and we shot a music video for her, which ought to be out in the next few weeks, you know. But man, she and I did a little acoustic duo when I was down there, and she has an album out right now, and like she's been touring. She's been living in Charlotte for a while, North Carolina. I think she's back in North Mississippi now and just touring the Southeast and doing it. So anyway, if you catch her close, please come on. Please do yourself a favor, come watch her.
All right,
She's
yeah.
so good, man.
Saw you.
Spell that again, please.
ALANNA MOUSC Alana Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. MOSLEY. Yeah. But man, you talk about some pipes, and she can shred that guitar too, man. You know.
How old is she?
27.
27.
Your damn business, and I
No,
Yeah, no.
No, I was just.
I asked her the other day.
She was like a young
She told me
talent.
27 or 28, but I've known her for I don't know 7 or 8 years now. I guess we've been playing.
Cool,
Oddly
yeah.
enough, like so, I moved to Jackson, and this guy I used to play with Ty Nelson up here in around Nashville. So he knew a guy that was like working at a studio in Birmingham, and I moved down there, and they needed a guitar player, so like somehow called me and all this stuff. So I ended up going to this session, and like it was cool, drummer and bass player. But then they needed another singer, and Alana ended up coming. Anyway, long story short, we get there, and she's like, "Hey, you want to ditch these guys and do some acoustic gigs?" Yeah, man. So we ditched them, and we've been playing ever since.
Oh yeah, that's
She is
sweet.
so good, though.
That's how the Eagles started, man. Playing with Linda Ronstadt. And
Yeah.
we're like, hey,
yeah.
start our own shit. All right, cool, go on.
Yeah,
Go on.
yeah. So, but anyway, she's
Yeah,
trying to move up here and stuff. So
Well, that's cool.
one of these days we'll have some.
What instruments do you play now?
Okay. Right now, I'm not playing.
Now you sitting too close to Eli.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, guitar. I play piano. Play a little bit of saxophone. I've been working on harmonica. I've been playing in a funk band, playing bass in a funk band called Junk Box. That's a lot of fun. We're actually playing tomorrow night in Smyrna at the D&D Lounge.
What time?
8:00 to
Yeah.
midnight.
Well, plug that shit, man. That's what this is
Yeah,
for.
you know.
Let's
And
go
then
to
I'm
the
playing at
D&D
a wedding on
Lounge.
Saturday over here at the Holiday
Alright.
Inn for a friend of ours and stuff. But
Probably got to be invited to that.
Yeah.
You
Probably
can
you,
do
you at least
Lounge.
have to bring some,
like a gift.
Donation,
Yeah.
some canned goods.
Gas money.
But D&D
Life
Lounge is
insurance
free,
policy.
and it's a really cool band. It's called Jump Backs, and they do two kinds of music. They do funk and they do Hendrix.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And oddly enough, it works perfectly, man. But,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Anyway, it's a lot of fun. But yeah.
What kind of guitar do you play normally? We watched you at Prater's one night.
Yeah.
I think it was me and Andrea and Eli and his wife Ashley.
Well, my acoustic is I have a Tacoma It's koa. It's made of koa wood.
Good trucks.
It's a smaller body, but man, it sounds good. I think it's ebony fingerboard and stuff. My electrics, I have a couple of Gibson Les Pauls.
What?
Those are my favorite. Yeah, I have a Sunburst and I have a solid white one.
That's some bullshit right there.
Well,
you got the Slash, the Sunburst.
Well, my favorites when I was a kid were like Dwayne Allman, Warren Haynes, Gary Rossington, Jimmy Page.
He's almost dead.
And so then Clapton when he was Cream. And so
Slow
I
Hand.
love all Clapton, but like that was my favorite. And then you get a little older and you start checking, you're like, oh man, they all play the same guitar. No wonder I like that tone. And then they all play the Sunburst version. So it's like, that's what Of course, my dad bought me the white Les Paul when I was like 16 or something, whatever. And anyway, I love him, man. I've had him forever.
When you go jam with him, he's got cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely go jam with him.
We were talking about jamming earlier. We're going to get together.
What kind of bass you play?
I have a Fender Jazz,
Fender.
blue,
I got a
which
Fender
is
P.
funny because it's like a Mexican-made one. So people are like, I have a Mexican jazz bass. Like Mexican jazz is the kind of music. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you have that Mexican jazz bass. All right. What do you got? You got a P bass, though.
Yeah, I got a Fender P bass.
Yeah.
And I got a PV, and I got some acoustic bass that I bought off of Amazon for like $35.
Really?
Yeah,
it's a pretty decent.
Sounds good.
It's a sounding, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did you sell the nice, super nice bass you had?
Oh, the Thunderbird?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I bought the soundboard with.
I actually have an Explorer.
And some of these
bass in my
microphones.
house. My buddy left the Epiphone Explorer.
Yeah.
Dude, it's huge, but it sounds so good.
No, Thunderbird. Yeah. Thunderbird.
Yeah,
Cool.
Thunderbird.
Yeah, it's, I bought it because this is what these mics came from. Was
Really?
Sold that, yeah.
Thank you for doing that for us, Travis.
So
Whoever has that bass,
Sacrifices.
hope you like it.
Chad Vanderford, you're a dick.
If you want to be a good sponsor for the show, you can send the bass back free.
Yeah, you can send Tooth an acoustic to keep here in Studio 11.
Yeah.
To favor us with some tunes.
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
If that doesn't show up in the next 3 to 6 weeks, I'm just going to buy a cheap one to have here for that purpose.
Yeah, because you can't. And you got a nice. Your acoustic is a Fender, correct?
It is. It is the nicest guitar that I've probably ever owned.
We can't.
Glory be to Kim.
We can't have that out here.
No.
No, it'll warp.
It's bad for weather conditions.
You getting a little chilly there, Clower?
You know.
It's a little cold in here.
Chilly.
Thugged out.
Yeah,
Well,
hold
anyway,
on.
so I got a funny. So Logan Eli, bass player for After Apollo. So we're over in the garage the other night and they're rehearsing. And so I start asking him about his bass because he's got this little bitty small bass that he's playing in Fred. And I was like, so what's up with the children's bass that you play? And he started laughing. He was like, funny story. He was like, so when I first got started playing bass, he was like, mine, it was a bad bass and the frets were off. So a buddy of mine was like, hey, look, here, you can use this one, but now be extremely careful with it because it's one of my better basses. And, of course, Logan not knowing about it and being young, he was like, wow, this was a great thing. So he's been taking care of this bass for like the last 4 years. And so he was over there playing it, and I was asking him. So anyway, a month ago, his buddy reached out to him, and he was like, hey, so have you still got that bass? And he was like, Logan was like, hell yeah. He was like, and it's in pristine condition whenever you want it back. He was like, no, I was just curious if the cheap piece of shit was still working or not. So Logan has been taking care of this bass. Like it's this expensive thing that belonged to his buddy, and he gave like $79 for it.
$59.99 the Squire Special.
Get that Squire Strat pack.
That's right. At Mars Music.
But Bull, like all instruments got to be treated like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh gosh.
Like
yeah.
I mean, if it's a $30,000 guitar, of course you need a little more love than a $30 guitar. But
I disagree.
it's like you love instruments. If that's your instrument, like when I was a kid, like the cheap acoustic I had that I got, man, I treated that thing like it was a Rolls Royce. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I have to be careful with this because I don't want it to be misconstrued.
Yeah.
Yes, I took care of my first guitar, and it had a 16-penny nail at the bridge. Like it was, it had BB gun holes in it.
Oh yeah.
And I still took care of it.
Right.
But I feel like the instrument appearance has as much story to tell as the guy playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't care if it's
That's a good way to look at it.
20,000
Yeah.
or 5. If it's 20,000 and I'm a musician, I'm gonna play it.
Like Willie Nelson.
And I could care exactly.
Oh no, I'm with you. Like you can't.
yeah.
Like guitars are not. they're not museum pieces.
I'm not smashing
tool.
them. I'm
Yeah.
not doing the smashing.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I'm with you.
no.
No.
But at the same
if it
time,
gets
it's a
knocked
hammer
over,
like to a carpenter.
you're not gonna freak
It's
out.
your
Yeah.
tool.
Yeah.
Like it's the tool of your trade. Like you want to keep it. Obviously, you need it working. You know, you want your generator to work when you start it up, but you're not like putting it in a storage building and not using it.
I don't have it in a humidor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta, you know.
Jeremy Taylor's watching. He's a fine musician himself. We went to school with him.
Taylor?
Jeremy Taylor.
Hello, Jeremy.
He's a fine musician. By the
Has
way.
Jeremy spoken?
He's not. He just is watching.
I'll be damned. If he speaks in class today, let me know.
All right, I'll tell you. Stop telling tales out of school.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something about Manchester though. You talk about per capita of musical talent. We are loaded.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Telling bull.
Oh,
I mean, you're talking about like world class people you would never even
Imagine.
suspect or whatever, and not just like two instruments. I mean, we've got saxophone players, drummers, bass, piano, all harpsichords,
Vibra slap.
recorders.
Huh?
But no joke, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's people.
Well, yeah, you know, it's like, you know, Joey Gibson, you know, prime example.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, Joey. Yeah, Joey's good.
Absolutely amazing. And then, of course, you know, in the bluegrass, Becky.
Becky Bueller, yeah.
Yeah, Becky Bueller, yeah.
You know,
Don't forget about Jimmy Smalls and the xylophone. I mean,
I've heard tell of him. I do,
have
but
one
I'm
in my
using it
car that I
now.
Hey, big baby.
Eli, he had
Ashley.
quite the air guitar collection.
Really?
Yeah.
We moved. I had to get rid of them.
No room.
It was a sad day.
Really
It was, and I tried to get it on the cheap, but they went. Most of them are pretty pristine.
They went quick.
Yeah, they did.
one buyer.
Like we didn't even have a chance. He didn't have a chance to give me and Tooth like a homeboy discount.
It was like the dude had a Groupon.
Really?
I was like, what is going on
Up
here?
in smoke, man.
I'll say this: if you ever want to get rid of them, if you go down to Second Avenue, you get pretty good money for everything.
That's fun.
Really? Catch them on a Friday or Saturday night. He's out of town.
All you need is a piece of poster board.
Hey, actually.
Wait a minute. Air guitars are pretend.
No, they're real. It's like wrestling.
Is wrestling?
Wrestling's real.
They're for children.
No, dude.
Have
Some
you
of the
not
best
seen
air
it?
guitars you've ever met are in this room.
Yeah.
And they're not children.
Did
Travis
you not?
Reed.
No, you weren't here. Did you?
Travis is one of the best air guitarists I know.
I agree. I've caught
It's
many
time to
a
do
dick.
it, man. It's
And
time to do it.
I can kick 'em
Travis
with
is the
their
best air guitarist I know of.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were
Travis
here
knows
last
more
week.
about playing air guitar than anybody I know of.
Yeah.
teeth. Say it to his face.
I want to see. I want to see the power stance right now.
Well, I have not had enough beer just
Travis
yet.
throws.
Now,
Travis Reed throws picks
Air pick.
while
Yes.
playing air solos.
Bradley Ramsey actually won an air guitar contest in Florida.
Not for children.
Not for children.
To Dwight Yoakam, babe, I'll be as fast as you. Maybe I'll be as fast as you. I mean, he freaking.
That's right.
He
That was.
You remember that video when he's doing the dance?
Suck it.
Oh yeah, dude nailed it. We're like, what just happened? Because I mean, Bradley's an outgoing fella,
Yeah.
but not to that extreme. He doesn't really air guitar when he goes to concerts. That day in Florida, wow.
So who'd have known? All it took was Panama City and a little alcohol for him to thrust his pelvis.
Panama City and 36 beers.
Well, that'll do it.
37.
Kenny didn't want a can of finish.
And it's Air Gibson.
Air Gibson.
So, do y'all have a whole room of instruments? Because that's what it looks like Erica's saying.
Oh, at my house?
Yeah.
We have a music. Erica. Come on, girl.
Come on, baby.
No,
on,
I mean, she has.
Hey, baby.
I'm gonna tell you something about my wife. She
Whoa.
supports everything in the world
okay.
that has to do with, my music and stuff like that, and to the point of like, whatever that means. I mean, she's furnished it with couches and all that. So like, I have 2 pianos in the area. I've got my drum
cool.
kit, my PA guitars, my recording stuff. Like, and it, she lets me get back there and just. I call it the
Jam.
Beat Lab. You know what I mean?
Huh.
The Beat Laboratory. Yeah.
I like that.
Travis has one of those.
Yeah.
It's his front bathroom.
And
No,
now,
it's the back now. I had to move it.
Back.
The toilet seat's messed up. I gotta go to the back.
and
room.
now that I have a 1-year-old, there's a lot more kids' toys in there than it
Yeah.
had
And a lot more beating going on.
but
Toy drums.
you know, she actually has like a little own piano of her own and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, whatever. So anyway, but no, my
Shout
wife,
out to Charles Higgins. Hello, Charles.
yeah, she lets me get back there and get loud quite a bit.
You get loud?
Dude, we melt faces back there.
That's what I'm
Melt
talking about.
faces.
Hey, when you come over and bring your guitar, dude, I'll show you. Like we can just jam. You know, like Roy. Oh, I wish. But
And you live
we
in
don't try to
Murfreesboro.
Yeah. But you could hear it from here, man. Like,
That's
you
what
know
I'm
what I mean?
talking
You know what
about.
I'm saying? Like, we play for keeps.
Oh.
But anyway, it's fun.
Y'all can borrow my bass. I'm not going.
Dude, come on. We need a P bass up there.
Come on,
I'm not
We need
going.
a P
Dude, I
bass.
can play open E, and that's about it.
We can learn
That's
you.
all we're playing, yeah. Yeah.
We can learn you, bro.
Can you keep it rocking?
Yeah.
I can keep it. I can rock
Travis
it.
can actually, he can play bass left-handed for days. He can play bass right-handed for days. He's basically
No, I've heard you
I
play
am
with
amphibious.
Craig.
Yeah,
It sounded great.
yeah.
He was practicing in there for a while, too.
No,
Well,
it
and
was-
I mean, and
He got
my-
really decent. He just needs to keep going with it.
you
the
can't
best
ever stop,
musicians
man.
are the ones who pick up and play. Period. Doesn't take so much guts
Well,
just
I
to pick up. And
tell you,
play.
I will brag myself. I did do this one thing. We used to go to Craig and Derek's house, and we'd jam like every Wednesday night. Well, I didn't go for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna learn this song, and I'm gonna show up and melt their faces off. They're not gonna. So I was like, I'm gonna pick a song that's kind of difficult, but but it's not.
Yeah.
So I picked "Cold Desert" by Kings Leon.
Yeah.
So I show up.
Oh, yeah.
We go in the back bedroom, plug it in,
Mm-hmm.
and I put my foot up on the amp like any rock star would.
Exactly.
Turn that bitch up to 11 because my P bass has 11. I drew an 11 on there.
There you
so
go.
I
Yeah.
turned 11 up. And I started playing the song, and Derek's like, "What the fuck, dude? I mean, did you just like lock yourself in the bedroom and learn the song?"
I was
I
actually
did.
like, did
Actually,
you get
I did.
that Henry Phillips guitar pill? Because when did this happen?
Yeah. Because I mean, it's not easy, but it's not like I said, it's not
Right.
hard. It,
Well, no,
it
they're
takes a little bit
all-
of it's two strings,
The nuances and
yeah,
all
and
that,
that's
yeah.
So yeah, I'm proud of that fact, but
Yeah, man.
then they kind of stopped after that.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you, man.
Proud of you.
I'm proud of me. and I'm
But
done.
that's how it goes with the songs, man. If you want to get the stuff that's, you got to lock yourself in and just,
Yeah,
it's anything in life. You know what I'm saying? It don't
Yeah.
matter if it's music. Like, you got to put your nose to the grindstone.
and it's anything it's like
And do it, man.
we've talked at length with these two about
Yeah.
how they can write songs and just
Yeah.
make up their own little riffs and,
Right.
and write lyrics and stuff. I just don't understand, and the dedication it takes to practice. Like Derek, he's been playing, and you've been playing since 15. Bull's been writing songs
Hold on.
since he was 20
Well,
years
how many
old.
songs have you written in your life?
Oh shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
the people that write songs, they don't
Yeah.
quit. Like,
Yeah.
they're continuously just like,
Yeah.
They just fall out of them.
and some of them aren't good at all, and some of them are all right. And some of them are the greatest you ever heard, but you can never quit writing songs,
You
right?
can't. No.
That's the key. And like,
Every artist know it takes 10 to get one good one.
yeah, I mean, you
That's
gotta
it.
just,
Repetition.
and that's my biggest fault is like I don't write enough songs
Yeah.
to have good ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I write 8 thinking that 7 of them are going to be good.
Yeah.
You write 8 and none of them are good. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that's the thing Bull taught me a long time ago is you just never quit, man. You just
like the dedication. I've known Derek since he was about 15, roundabout,
Yeah.
and he hasn't stopped playing guitar since. So that's to me impressive that you keep going. I don't have that discipline to do that.
I've been playing guitar as many years as it takes youngins to drink.
Huh? Ain't you?
to know what?
Huh?
I've been playing guitar as long as it takes youngins to drink.
Yeah.
21 years, huh?
Yeah.
Travis, what were your influences to play guitar and whatnot?
I'm gonna tell you the moment I knew that I wanted to play an instrument. I was a young man. My dad plays bass, right? So he had this stereo at home, big speakers, whatever set up, and he had I think he had a Fender bass amp or SWR combo amp or something, whatever it was. But he had his bass, and he put on Long Train Running, Doobie Brothers, right?
Oh yeah, it's a good tune.
So dun 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 dun, and dude, when he came in with that, the dun 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 dun, and I'm right there in his face, and like the bass is just blasting me. I mean, I was probably 8 years old or something.
Yeah.
But I was like, dude, that's the coolest thing I've ever saw in my whole life. And you got to know my dad, man. He makes it a point to play everything note for note. You know, there's no mistakes going on. But it's not note to note with no emotion. Like, he's playing it better than the dude playing it. You know?
Right.
And whatever that was, man, that was the moment I was like, man, I've got to be a part of this. And ZP, your dad played the bass too, man. Like,
Yeah, for
you know, there's
years.
yeah.
I never thought about it until you just said it.
Yeah.
And I didn't grow to play bass, but I can think of the moment what I was listening to where I was like, I've got to learn to play an instrument.
I've never asked this question. Yeah.
What was it, man?
The chain, the bass line to the chain from Fleetwood
Mac, yeah.
is to me one of the baddest bass lines on earth. It's bad.
Yeah.
And I knew when I heard that, like, I need to learn to play something. This is awesome.
Yeah.
It makes the hairs on your body kind of stand up.
You know, different kinds of music tickle the heartstrings of different people, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? So, like, for me to say, like, I mean, there's some dude out there that's like, dude, this polka song is the best of all time.
Yeah.
And even though it doesn't mean anything to me, like, who am I to say it doesn't mean something to him?
That's it right
you know?
there, yeah.
And so,
It took me a long
everybody's got
time
their
to
own
figure
thing.
that part out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
to trash other people's musical taste.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, and to stay on the bass thing, you know, it's like got started in hip hop, love hip hop, but still to this day, the favorite thing that I always go to, and I'm so glad I'm messing with a young pop punk band now, Les Claypool.
Yeah,
You know what
dude.
I mean, like that's.
Yeah.
I don't care if anybody talks
ridiculous.
about.
Yeah.
I cannot help but
My name is
mention
Mud.
Les Claypool because he is so technically amazing. He can do whatever he wants.
Right. Yeah.
But he creates such amazing, simple bass lines, which I'm drawn to because of the hip hop
Johnny was a race car
it's
driver.
just so cool. Johnny was a race car driver.
Jerry.
I'm sorry, Jerry was a race car driver. My name is Mud.
Yeah.
The bass line is the same. It is the same repetitive bars, for 8 minutes or every 8 bars for 3.5 minutes straight, and you don't get sick of it.
Right. Yeah.
That's when you know it's a hit.
My favorite was always Winona's Big Brown Beaver.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Winona got a big brown beaver.
Well, you remember when
all
he
the
did
time.
the Deep End Volume 2 or whatever, and it was Government Mule album.
Yeah.
What they had on the special. It's the way he did Greasy Granny's Gopher Gravy Parts 1 and 2.
Yes.
Dude, like he was just slaughtering that bass, man. Like, and he's not my favorite, but he's definitely
When he
one of
bust
the
out,
baddest dudes ever.
Yeah.
I saw him. When I saw Promise,
Yeah.
he comes out and pulls the bow out and just starts smacking the piss out of that bass and just
Stand up bass.
it's the most amazing thing you've ever
Wow.
seen.
I've not seen that.
Oh, dude.
Is it on the YouTube?
You can see it on the YouTube. But, dude, he comes out, stand-up bass. He's got a cigar box bass he comes out and plays.
What?
It is bad. And you probably have Oysterhead? Anybody?
Yeah.
That's a side Claypool thing.
Yeah.
Claypool's had 12 bands in 18 years.
Yeah, what
So,
was
I
the
mean,
one with Buckethead and Bernie Worrell? It was like
Every 2 years he's got a new
band.
band. I cannot remember.
Well, and he tried it from Metallica, and they were like, "No, you're too good."
Well, right now,
Well, I mean, he just
right now it's him and
wasn't-
Sean Lennon.
You know.
Yeah, him and Sean Lennon with the
Like-
Les Claypool
No,
experience.
that's no
Yeah.
shit. Like, because Claypool and Kirk Hammett went to high school together.
Really?
Which-
In San Francisco?
Crazy. And they were like, when they had the interview after Cliff died,
Yeah.
they were interviewing
That
bass
early
players.
on? Like
Yeah.
in 86?
Auditioning,
Yeah.
interviewing bass
Yeah,
players.
they come on and they were like, we had to call you because you're Les Claypool.
Yeah.
And Les Claypool actually said, he's like, it's not my scene, it's not my thing,
Right.
but I'm gonna go as respect out of
Respect.
Kirk. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but they're like, no, you're
Yeah,
way
that
too
ain't
good.
that ain't. Yeah.
Dude, he is an amazing bassist.
Yeah.
That is the bottom line. Like, he is an amazing bassist. And it's spectacle to watch. He puts on a great show. Say what you want.
Stephen Lynn
Talent.
loves his Les
Loves
Claypool.
some Promise. Stephen Lynn absolutely digs some Promise.
Well, what it does though is it and that's what Travis can attest to it, as much as Derek, but a lot of not to call people laymen, but so much effort and so much thought goes into a great song is when every single instrument is its own voice, and that's the bass. Like you can single out any instrument just like you can a lyric, and whenever you can do that, that's a hit record.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you hear that ear, and that's like I have so much fun with the young'uns talking about that because it's to a degree to where the genre that they play, the lead guitar, the rhythm guitar, and the bass are all in the same key, and they're all in the same riff. And that's cool. It creates an energy, but it's like right now they're experimenting, and the bass is getting its own groove, which forces the lead guitarist to have to mess with his amp to get a different, unique sound, and it makes him have to spread it out, which forces the rhythm guitarist to have to play around and be a little bit more diverse.
That's what I love about, as much shit as I take for it, Modest Mouse.
No,
you can listen to some Modest Mouse. I don't care. Look, number one, to me, every album is different. It's some kind of different feel. The music, the flow is just different than the previous album. And they play with so many different instruments. It's an eclectic group, and you can, just like you described, Bull, you can be listening to a song and you can completely mute the lyrics, but pinpoint the instruments, pinpoint the horns when they throw in some horns in, pinpoint some string instruments that you're not expecting. You know, it's not just a three-piece or a quartet. It's ridiculous. He'll bring out a banjo, and it's just really great music. And what you just described, I think that's what the people who don't get that music, that's what they're missing.
Well, and and to highlight it, and once again, by no means am I, like getting down on other genres, but I was just so big on it because where we were in hip hop and what I had heard and how it was evolving, with Jurassic 5 and the Roots and all that, like that is literally where I bet my entire career on hip hop going, and I was completely wrong. It reverted back. Instead of going more complex and having individual instruments, and it becoming this big, beautiful sound, it reverted because the masses wanted simplicity.
Right.
Yeah. They didn't want to be over. And once again, you can never go against. So it's a shame.
AC/DC will always outsell Dream Theater.
Yeah.
Dream Theater, man. Their songs are 27 minutes long.
But
Yep.
You talk about a band whose songs sound the same.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I love me some AC/DC.
Yes.
But if you have if you have a 2 for Tuesday, look, bro.
Yeah.
Did you just play this song? I'm like, no, this is Thunderstruck.
Yeah.
My bad.
I mean, I'd love to produce an AC/DC album. I'd be like, hey guys, look, you know what you've done the last 18 times?
Do it again.
Do that again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but they got a signature and it's whatever, but I don't know.
I was always a Bon Scott fan.
Bon Scott was good.
That may be one of the only bands other than, and I don't want to get a fist fight started.
They kept it going.
But, AC/DC, Bon Scott had whatever hits. But Brian Johnson was even bigger.
Brian Johnson
now, in my opinion, Van Halen's cool.
Back in Black.
Dude, I'm a Van Hagar fan, man.
Van Hagar.
I'm telling you.
I think the music with Van Hagar was better. The
yes.
performance was probably better with David Lee Roth.
I'm also a Michael McDonald Doobie Brothers
man.
I know.
I love Michael.
No, yeah.
Get it.
Yeah. You don't know me, I'm your brother.
Michael McDonald.
Michael McDonald.
Speaking to the masses and giving them, what am I looking for?
I think Michael McDonald. I think the Eagles.
What Eagles? What? Say it again, Tooth. What?
I'm sorry.
Van Hagar was more mainstream. It was giving the people what they wanted, whereas Van Halen was breaking a mold, in my opinion.
Attempted, yes.
You went to my car and got it. I'll be damned.
Aw, how sweet.
Yeah. They went commercial.
Friendship.
Van Hagar was commercial, and Van Halen to me wasn't nearly as commercial. And I like music from both eras, and I think there's good songs from both eras, but I'm a David Lee Roth guy.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you think... on these three different bands, do you think that Van Hagar would have happened without Van Halen?
No.
Like if that band came out with Sammy Hagar?
No.
Or do you, these follow-up attempts?
It never would have been what it was if it hadn't started where it started with Roth.
You think that gave them some...
That was their stage presence. That and Eddie that was the stage presence. That was... 1984 was a groundbreaking
My daughter absolutely loves Jump.
Yeah.
Digs it.
Well, yeah, well, it was built. Well, it was built to go big, and that's just So, Travis, you're of course, the Metallica fan. So, what is it about Metallica that has made you so in depth, in tune with them as long as you have been?
The first, of course, first album I listened to was Master of Puppets when I was, fourth grade ish around there. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then Justice, with One and Harps of Sorrow, I'm like, holy shit, that's pretty cool. And then Black Album came out, and everybody loved Black Album. That was a great album from top to bottom. But once you go see them live, you're like, Jesus Christ, man, this is unbelievable. Because me and Eli, this first Metallica show we went to was Lollapalooza in 96.
What year?
96.
Wow.
Metallica, Rage Against the Machine.
Was that right after the
Soundgarden?
Garage album?
The Ramones.
The Ramones, Screaming
The
Trees.
Ramones.
Rage.
No, Garage Inc. and like S&M.
Okay.
It was like
That
98,
was-
99.
But like the sound, so was it the live show that just sold you on them completely, or
I think so.
sonically, the sound?
We were so close, like Newstead was sweating on Eli.
Really?
Like it was second song in, he is dripping sweat because we're in Tennessee and it was Newport, close to Knoxville. Hot, I mean, like deathly hot, and so it's humid as shit. It's like 9-10 o'clock at night. So and he's just wearing it out, and then James up there hitting those heavy riffs, Kirk's killing the the freaking solos.
Wall pedal.
Oh man, and it was just like, what the hell is
Yeah.
this? This is unbelievable, and I've seen him like 11, 12, 13 times since, and
People
to
give
me.
Lars a hard time, but dude.
Yeah, he can beat the shit
Come
on
on,
drums.
man.
The live experience, because you've been close to Kirk.
Oh,
I mean, he looked at you. Y'all
he
had,
looked me dead in the eye
Yeah.
and played the solo to One to me.
yeah.
Like
Looked into the
he
windows
was
of your
like,
soul.
whoa, whoa,
There it is.
into the windows of
He
my
was in
soul.
there, man.
So I think that live aspect of them,
Yeah.
because and all their songs live sound like they do on the CD, but it's just turned up a couple notches.
Yeah.
And I've seen AC/DC live, and the AC/DC, what they play live is what it sounds like on the CD, but it's turned up a notch. But to me, Metallica is just. It's
They
just.
brought out
Have you
Lemmy.
seen him
It's
at
just.
Bonner?
They did bring out. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, I didn't see him.
Yeah.
Well, that was AC/DC's trick. They played really, really, really loud.
Yeah. They do, and.
Oh yeah,
But-
because dude was talking about their Marshall amps, and like they had them at like, I'm making this up, they had them like at 6. And he's like, I don't know, man, they're not quite like the overdrive wasn't smooth yet. Maybe we need to back them down. And dude said, no, man, if you just take them, if you take them up to 9 or 10, that'll smooth it out. It just smooths the overdrive out. You get that tube just right where it's supposed to be.
Get her good and
And that
hot.
was the secret to the whole thing.
Shit, we ain't got a clue what you're talking
I was a
about.
Bon Scott fan when it came to AC/DC.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the box set Bonfire?
I've not.
Bones has it. It is phenomenal.
Phones.
Phenomenal.
You know, I watched a documentary on Sound
say
City
Kobe.
last week. I know it's like 10 years old.
Yeah.
Let me bring up something from 10 years ago. But, dude, they're talking about these bands, and they had, like, the Neve console and stuff. Just amazing how, like, one piece of equipment has made such an impact on all these different artists. Like, they did the Rumors album out there. They did, like,
That's a good album.
Nevermind was out there. They did some... They kept saying, what's the dude?
What,
Rick
Sound-
Springfield?
Sound
Yeah.
City.
Sound City. Yeah, I mean, but anyway, it's like all these albums that, like, all the drum sounds are iconic, but they were all on this one specific Neve console. You know,
That's pretty.
it's pretty cool.
Oh no! Oh yeah!
Like one piece of gear is.
Oh yeah! No, one piece of gear. Neve changed the game.
Yeah.
Neve and the SSL.
It said it cost $76,000 in like '68.
Oh yeah.
I went to England and
Holy
met Rupert
shit.
Neve.
Wow.
And they're still using it today, like the same board. You know.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
But,
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Once you and that's just nerding out for a minute. But
Yeah.
like that's just sort of you start changing and tweaking just a couple things, and what you're doing is the whole goal is
How many
if
times can you say is in one sentence?
what
7.
What is you talking about?
what is that a drinking word then?
Hey,
Oh no, literally
a simile is like a metaphor.
A simile is like a metaphor. But
Hey.
I see what you did there.
That was awesome.
Thanks.
but infant.
So anyway, I'm sorry.
No.
No, but you're right.
Well, it's a fun thing. It's like you can take an amazing song and do it on poor equipment, but when you do it on right equipment, if you're a talented artist, then it lets every bit of you come out.
Right.
And I mean, it captures your.
Now, if you're horrible,
greatness.
it'll show that.
If you're horrible, it'll show that.
But if
So
you're one of these
that's
drummers
just-
that has the nuances of, before that you didn't get all the cymbals and the Steely dance.
I like
whenever
Steely
it's like
Dan.
beating and stuff like that.
Oh,
You're
man.
getting all the
Every frequency creates a different emotion.
the thing that sets you apart from the other organ player. You're actually being able to hear in this recording,
Right.
as opposed to just like it's not getting all the dynamics or the contrast or whatever. Like,
Yeah, for all you kids watching, music is math. Stay in school.
Oh, your
That is
sister's
cool.
screwed,
Yeah, potato.
Amanda.
you talking about Dan Quill,
Well,
Danielle Quill?
her sister is like spelling with Dan Quill is with math with Amanda. It's terrible.
Al Gore.
Yeah.
2 + 2 = 7.
Yeah, he
Common
invented the
Core,
internet.
man.
Thank God she's pretty.
Yeah.
The only reason she's pretty is because she's your twin.
That's right.
Hi, Judy. Hello, Mother Judy.
Yeah.
Oh, hi,
Judith.
Mother Judy. Just
What
as we're talking
what Daniel
about one
tries
of
to say?
your
If you're an
daughters.
ugly woman, you're gonna be like a man. You're gonna have to work.
That's right.
Well,
We'll go ahead and hit these
Thanks for
questions early since
sharing.
we're talking about guitars and stuff,
All
and
right.
music. Your top 5 favorite bands of all time?
Me?
Yeah.
bands or artists, right?
Yeah, bands or artists. Yeah, you can use like Prince, so to
Let
speak.
me. Man, I wasn't prepared for that.
I know, that's why we asked this question.
Okay.
Yep.
While these
So our freaking fans are Clower.
I mean, I'm never prepared for this. Even had to think about it.
Nobody is.
Okay, so in no particular order. Okay, I'm gonna have to go with Warren Haynes is one of my biggest guitar heroes. So that's gonna include Government Mule, Allman Brothers Band, solo Warren Haynes, David Allen Coe.
What?
You know,
Wow.
he started with David Allen Coe.
I didn't know he was in there.
Oh, yeah.
Was
You know
there?
that?
No. You didn't know.
I'm gonna have to go with the Black Crowes. I think in 1990 they had Shake Your Moneymaker album, but
Yeah,
in
it was a
92
good
they had
album.
Southern Harmony and the Musical Companion, which I think is in the running for greatest rock and roll album of all
The
time.
Wallflowers.
I like the
Come on, bring it
Wallflowers.
down
I'm
the
not going
horse.
to put them top 5, even though Bringing Down the House,
Bringing down the horse.
Horse?
Horse's House,
Hoovers?
is one of the greatest albums ever. But man, I don't know. I'm going to have to go with Oasis. Is one of my
Wall.
favorites. What's the Story in Morning Glory is like
Yeah.
up there with that. I don't even know what number I'm at. Led Zeppelin.
Thank you.
Okay.
I got-
I was
I
like,
gotta
Erica
put
chimed
Zeppelin.
in.
What'd she say?
Zeppelin.
Yeah. No, I mean like Zeppelin's there. I love Prince, but I'm not going to put him on that list just because like I appreciate Prince, but I don't try to make my music sound like him because I'm not delusional.
Right.
You know, like it ain't happening.
Oh, well.
But I do appreciate him. But as far as like a direct influence, I think I don't know.
How many's you
Man,
got
this
so
is
far,
hard.
too?
I love Derek Trucks.
Trucks?
I love
Wow.
Trucks. I love Tedeschi Trucks Band. Also, again,
Is that
like
4?
I appreciate him. I try to play some slide, but I'm never there. You know. I don't know, man. This is tough. Sam and Dave is one of my favorites.
You just made those names.
No,
up.
Stax, dude. Stax is my biggest thing ever.
Yeah, you are.
And probably
just,
William Bell from Stax Records is.
you're just making shit up at this point.
No, man.
This is worse
Got
than
to be
Derek.
your lover.
This is worse than Tooth right here.
Freddie King. Can I just go on forever? B.B. King, Albert King.
Well, and that's
Buddy Guy, Hendrix.
Buddy Guy.
Damn,
Buddy Guy.
Carpenters.
Jeffrey Smith.
Jeffrey Osborne from LTD.
Well, I gotta say this.
Bill
I gotta-
Withers. You know.
I got to chime in.
Yeah.
Since Prince has passed away,
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody noticed, but there's a credit card commercial now playing a Prince song.
Yeah, I was
Rolling
talking about that
over
today.
in his grave. I
Oh
was
yeah,
just
because
like,
he did the whole sign thing because he didn't want.
he did not
Get
want to
messed up
ever
his
have
own-
his music in commercials
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
nothing.
Have you ever tried to watch anything about Prince on YouTube?
Doesn't exist.
Nope, because he employed a person
Right.
to kick that
Keep
shit
it
off.
off. Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Crazy.
Wow.
For real,
He
no.
was
yeah.
hard on it, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
Game.
I saw that credit
I've-
card
I've-
commercial with Prince, and I was just like,
I've
"Oh
seen-
my
Somebody
God!"
smuggled their way
I've seen
in.
the live performance where him and Tom Petty and
Yeah, that's probably licensed through somebody else, though.
I've seen
Oh,
it
the
like
Rock and
100
Roll Hall of Fame.
Dude, that
Yeah.
shit. When Tom Petty was asked about how's it feel to be, or was it Eric Clapton?
Eric Clapton.
Was asked about how it feels to be the greatest guitarist.
Yeah,
I don't
he
know,
said-
as Prince.
Yeah.
Prince was bad.
Oh
bro.
man, jump off of a 10-foot stack playing that lick in high heels. Like I don't know. I mean,
Hey, look, I've done it, and I got a cat to prove it.
I thought it was a bear.
Well, yeah, it was.
On the stage.
On the stage, stack. Yeah, it was crazy. I was playing air guitar.
Prince had that telly at the Hall of Fame thing, man, and like got done and just threw it up in the air and walked off. You know,
Jason Newsted.
and somebody caught it. I don't know, but
He
like,
did.
And then you know who else did? Chris Novoselic.
He
And
did.
hit himself in the head.
Oh,
In the
yeah,
face.
yeah.
It was awesome.
But dude, my biggest hero is my pops, man. I got to tell
Yeah.
you, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Does he work where you work?
no, he works.
No.
He works
That's
at
your
the
uncle.
base.
On the
Yeah.
weekends.
My uncle owns a shop.
Right, and then
my
your
dad works at.
and your other uncle works there as well.
Oh,
Right?
yeah,
Doesn't Ron's brother work there? Ron?
No, that's my dad.
That shows up there that messes with the like the
Well, now he does the old like he'll do like classics or restorations or like some of the,
He looks
slower
like
moving-
Ron, but a little bit taller, a little slimmer.
yeah,
skinny.
we don't have to
Yeah.
say that.
Well, I don't want to because Cindy or Ron's not going to watch. It's going to be
No, they're watching. I told them to watch.
son of a.
They're probably watching right now.
Sorry, Cindy.
Hi.
Matter of fact, she said, "Fuck you, Travis."
Call me tomorrow. Need parts.
Not me, but
Yeah.
That's only like the third F-bomb, and it's all been me tonight. What is going on?
no. See, I think
Keep it going.
here's how I think it
I
went
said
down
fuck earlier.
in the. They started in '79, and I believe they did it together, Clower's Brothers Garage.
Right.
But then in '85, my granddad worked at the base or whatever.
Right.
And so in '85, it's easy to remember because I was born in '85. So my dad started working there in May of '85. I was born in July of '85. So it's easy, you know. He's been at 33.
Easy math. Potato.
But he does, yeah. So it makes it easy for us Coffee County grads. But anyway, he does like the
Awesome stuff.
kind of the awesome stuff, man. Like he's working on a '63 Mercury Comet right now that he's rebuilding the engine. He just rebuilt the motor, and I think the rear end also in a VIN number matching 1963 409 Super Sport convertible Impala. That the VIN and all match. Like he's
Damn.
asking $100,000 for the car for sale. You know what I'm saying? It's mint. And you know, who do they call to rebuild their motor? My pops, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? This ain't no $2,000 car. This is a $100,000 car. Like,
Wow.
that's the kind of stuff he does. So, me,
That's cool.
I don't know how to rebuild anything. I wish I'd have been listening a little bit more when I was younger. But I mean, you know, Ron's done a lot of that too. But you know, in the business, as you know, like, you know, most of the stuff you're working on is newer. You're doing brake jobs and oil changes and water pumps, and you know, you're not getting a lot of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the
But,
resto mod stuff. Yeah.
and a lot of there's not a ton of money in that stuff either because it takes so long.
Tedious.
I mean, yeah,
If you
exactly.
will.
It's not like I can call O'Reilly's and go, "Hey man, how many parts do you have for a 1963 Impala?"
4.
We got a couple. I mean, we got some wheel cylinders up here or something.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? It's not a pull it in, see what it needs, order it, get it in, get it out in an hour kind of thing. So, because that's not where the money is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. There's
You know,
no
I mean,
profit
it's not,
in that.
Yeah, there's, you know, you need brakes for a 2012 Kia Sorento or whatever. 'cause-
No, we got that.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what you got, but anyway, that's what my pops does, man.
What's your top? Okay, we did bands.
Mm-hmm.
What's your top 5 favorite guitar players of all time? Which you mentioned several in your list.
Yeah.
In-
I
with
gotta
the bands.
go. I mean, Gary Roston, I don't think gets enough love.
And I'm telling you, he's fixing to die.
Yeah,
He
well,
looks like
he's the
shit.
only
We
one
saw
that-
him a couple weeks ago.
I mean,
Oh,
you had a lot of great guitar players in Skinner. You had Alan Collins, obviously.
Oh yeah, Alan Collins.
And Gary Roston is the slowest of them all. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he's not going to melt your face off with his speed. But I mean, you know, the solo and Freebird, the slide solo, that smell, you know, the pinch harmonic and the whole,
Get it, Curtis Lowe.
you know, working for MCA, Curtis Lowe, like
They play working
he
with
doesn't
MCA
get
the other
enough.
night.
He doesn't get enough love. So I really like him. Obviously, Jimmy Page. I don't think Rich Robinson gets enough love. He's not the greatest of all time, but he's one of the coolest of all time.
For those
and really,
people
that's
who
what
are-
music is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
For the people who don't know who that is, tell them who
oh,
that
it's
is.
it's one of the brothers from the Black Crowes. So you had Chris that sang lead, but Rich wrote a lot of the songs,
Yeah.
and Chris sang them. But they always had like Mark Ford who played guitar, who's one of my favorites ever. Aldi Freed played lead guitar. They had dude from the North Mississippi
Not
All
even
Stars.
looking.
Luther Dickinson played. They have Jackie Green that played lead for him. But Rich was always the rhythm and kind of the heart and soul of that band.
He has his own band now, right?
Yeah, he's in.
But it's
Yeah, I'm friends with him on Facebook. But anyway, I forgot the
Told
name.
you he was number
But it's
one.
good, you know. And poor Rich can't sing compared to Chris. But
yeah.
again, who can, you
Chris had a good voice.
know. Dude, Chris. I mean, that may be one of the greatest rock and roll voices ever.
They
You know.
ended too soon, that's for sure. All right, so that's 3.
I love Derek Trucks. I love Jack Pearson. I don't know if you're familiar with him. He's kind of a Nashville
you made that part up
jazz
too.
blues
Jack
kind of guy.
Pearson, right?
No,
I'm very familiar.
Yeah,
This Is
Jack
Us.
Pearson. Yeah,
He
was
died
from
in a
Philly.
fire.
Yeah, he inhaled too much smoke.
From This Is Us.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, but Jack played with the Allman Brothers and then some Greg Allman stuff.
I like Allman Brothers, man.
He's a lot more jazzy. He's a real devout Christian, so he didn't really want to go on the road and do all that kind of stuff. But like as far as chops, man, he's one of the greatest.
He's got 5, but you can keep going as long as you want.
You're throwing some answers we haven't gotten.
I can go forever, man.
Like,
Clapton,
and that's
Clapton, I think you got to put out. John Mayer.
John
Mayer
Mayer.
said
something about
He's
Mayer.
a pretty
Amazing blues.
Yeah, I wasn't like
It's a whole
the
nother
first like
discussion.
your body is a wonderland. Like I'm out
Gravity.
on that.
His Dave Chappelle
But-
skit. That
yeah.
was funny.
But continuum on with Mayer,
Yeah.
dude, he won me over because he can play. Like he can play.
With the John Mayer
He
trio,
really
though.
played. Yeah, the trio was about that same era with Steve Jordan and Pino Palladino.
Yep. You definitely gave some answers. I don't think we've.
I think Dave Matthews is an exceptional
Dave
guitarist.
Matthews is an exceptional
and he doesn't
and
get
singer.
he doesn't get a lot of credit in the
He
guitar
doesn't.
playing
As he shouldn't.
They're always talking about Tim Reynolds, which is great, but like Dave's a bad boy, man. I mean, he can.
I mean, like, I would, like, hang out with Dave Matthews because Dave Matthews drank a beer with him.
It was Dave Matthews.
But I'd probably kick him in the balls when he left.
You say who's Dave Matthews?
No, I
Exactly.
said it's Dave
Oh,
Matthews.
who's Dave
Well, I was
Matthews?
about to get up, Zach.
I tell you,
Woo!
what you don't do at Bonnaroo is when Widespread Panic is playing, and you walk in front of a bunch of hippies and go, who the fuck is this?
Oh, they will burn you at
that
the
was not good. I had to
stake.
run.
No. God,
yeah.
yeah.
Hippies don't get mad, man.
No,
Come
they
on.
did.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was
They
funny.
will
know
for
about
that.
They
oh,
didn't.
they about they widespread.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun. I had to go.
Benny, are you watching?
They got mad at me.
I mean, I like the Dead okay and stuff like that, but I saw Panic and it was just like, don't really get it, man.
Man, I started listening to a Dead song about 3 years ago, and I'm still fucking
It's still
listening
going.
to it.
That's
Well,
worse
the
than-
Dead, I will say this, in 02
worse
they
than Dream
had
Theater.
Joan Osborne.
They don't
Remember
fucking
Joan
die.
Osborne?
Absolutely.
What If God Was One
What
of
If
Us? So
God
they had
Was One
Jimmy
of Us?
Herring and Joan Osborne touring with the Dead. Then the next year in 04, that was 03. Then in 04 they had Warren Haynes touring with the Dead. And now they've done O'Teal Burbridge on bass and Mayer on guitar touring with the Dead the last couple of years.
Yeah,
So I mean, like they always have this fresh new like player. I mean, since Jerry died, I guess, or whatever. But it's always interesting to hear like, what's John Mayer going to sound like with the Dead? You know,
Amazing.
but it sounds great, don't it?
Amazing.
Shit.
Sounds
It does.
amazing.
Travis,
But, you know.
what's your favorite apple juice?
I like Mott's.
I like the
I'm a big fan of Mott.
John Mayer flavor.
He didn't miss a beat.
You know,
So Travis Clower likes to drink apple juice beside his favorite plant while listening to John Mayer, and now we know that's
I
probably
like
Mott's.
purple irises. Those are my mom's favorite.
That's
I
the
share
state
that.
flower.
I share that.
I'll
yes, it
be
is true.
damned. Kidder is asleep. He likes rap music.
Hey,
Go Titan.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, exactly.
hey, you throwing some bone. He liking word for word.
You can throw
I
that.
like mine.
I think your wife has got you beat though. Like, oof. I would like to see y'all rap battle. You and
My
her.
wife?
That would be amazing. Yes.
Oh, she's a much better rapper than I am.
Oh, okay. Well,
dude.
you just killed that battle.
Yeah.
No, I mean the bone though. You can
Yeah.
nail that shit.
Come on, man.
7 a.m. up
First
in the
of the
morning.
month,
He got a
though.
pink green and Nicky Green.
Yeah.
Town Square. It's on.
The crossroads.
And I hide behind a tree, making sure their mother don't see
See
me.
me. Dude, you nail that stuff, man.
I like mine.
Ghetto
That's your
cowboy.
wheelhouse. Huh?
Ghetto cowboy.
Yeah. Dude.
Oh,
I will say this: we took a trip
Cowboy.
to Knoxville last weekend,
uh-uh.
and you guys don't know me well, but my playlist is
Eclectic.
all over the place.
Did
That's
y'all
the
listen
best
to the
kind of
Christmas
playlist,
song?
No, I don't know. No, the Christmas
Pentatonics
song-
Yeah.
wasn't on there.
Oh my God.
That is not mine. That's my.
I
bride. But anyway, there's a few. That,
Eli will go from Fleetwood Mac to Big Boy.
yeah. All night.
Like the very next song.
Anyway, we're on. There's a couple songs that come on that a few in the backseat kind of chime in on. And Ghetto Cowboy comes on, and everybody in the 15-passenger van is singing Ghetto Cowboy. And I just thought,
Awesome.
huh, that's pretty neat.
Who was Ryder P?
Yeah.
Can I get a 12
I'll be
gauge?
dang.
Of
He got
course.
a 12 gauge.
Ryder P.
And once again, like we talk about
Say
songs,
every day.
It was not supposed to be a hit. That was supposed. That was a
B-side
song that
or
was
something.
supposed to be.
Now, Bull, you
thrown in the
were
bus.
friends with Patter P, were you not?
Oh, unfortunately, yes.
Oh,
Thought so.
Yeah,
Really?
unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
ever
yeah.
get that 12 gauge?
Oh God. Oh yes, he did. Unfortunately,
Still has
and his mother took it away from me multiple times.
Did he ever make the front page? That's what I really want to know.
hey,
The front page of the Shelbyville Times.
anything.
Yes, he did.
How many B's are in that?
For not taking his medicine.
hey, Travis Reed.
3.
Not to take over asking a
Yeah.
question, but I was Bull. Are you managing After Apollo right now, or like what's your involvement?
I'm-
You said that you were working with him. I didn't know. What are you?
I-
Just 'cause I don't know.
Man, I'm not a manager, you know, but I'm a producer and I'm a
Promoter.
overseer, you know, like
Consultant, if you will.
yeah. Until they get ready for management, I'm just
Yeah.
sort of, you know, I'm helping them out.
Working
and
with
then,
the songs and stuff like that.
Yep. So more production, more them getting them up to par,
Yeah.
and then whenever it's time, now I'm helping out. You know, we're doing shows at the church. We're going to set up a couple other things.
So he's like
we're
a
gonna-
big brother.
Well, he was always good about like taking songs and like trying to get the best out of artists as far as like, maybe
Production
the
is-
guitar part's not quite.
Yeah, production is my strong point. You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's production. That's you.
No, I mean you've been
you
doing
stick
that
to
for a
your
long
you
time,
stick
man.
to your lane, you know.
Yeah.
So I wish I was a good manager, but the worst thing in the world, I was always terrible at going, okay, it's worth X and we need X.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
No, I'm with you.
it was either 9 out of 10 times I either ask for too much or ask for not enough,
Yeah.
or not, and so I was never a good manager. And plus, manager is basically like adopting, you know. So it's like
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
So-
You're not trying to raise a bunch of kids.
Speaking after Apollo, Hope asked me the other day, she goes, hey, which version of Ain't the Rest for the Wicked do you like better, After Apollo or KJ Elephant? I was like, I don't know, they're both pretty good.
Yeah.
She said, well, I like After Apollo's version.
Aww.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you something.
That's
I don't
cool.
know those dudes
Yeah.
personally, but I know, Adam Floyd and I played in a band years ago. My brother and I, and Adam played the drums for us, whatever. So now his son's singing in the
Peyton,
band.
that is correct.
And,
And Peyton's a drummer too.
Yeah, and man, I mean, even since he was I haven't known him his whole life, but he was a little kid when we were playing back then. And he
He's
just
still
kinda
very
been
little.
With music
He's still very
and, like,
little.
He's been,
He's
a
a
musician
baby.
forever. And man, it's so cool to see Manchester dudes. Just like when I was coming up and you were doing it, you always supported me. And then like you see these young guys coming up, and then like the love goes back to them. It's just like Manchester people love helping Manchester people.
Oh man,
And they are talented. I love those kids, man.
Yeah.
I think they're.
Oh, yeah,
I think they got it going on.
man, they've got it going on. And that's
I mean,
what
they're playing in other countries. Come on, man.
Well, and it's just
It's
fun,
awesome. I mean,
It's like going back, and I, like whether it was, Robert McMahon, or
Yeah.
Richardson,
Right.
I mean John, for those that don't know, John should be right there in, the songwriters and all that. I mean, John is an amazing songwriter,
I played with
great
John for about 6
entertainer.
years, man.
I mean, and so
He's incredible.
there's tons of talent, always been talent here. And like I said, we're the home of Bonnaroo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
do not have a strong local scene,
Yeah.
and we are full of amazing. So it's like,
Yeah.
and like I said,
It's
I've
sad,
been
ain't it?
sitting on my back porch, not doing nothing, not being involved, and I was just lucky, like I said. But Travis is the one that got me off my back porch.
Really?
I mean, yeah, he did, because I was stuck in this vein of, oh, I can't be in New York in the studios no more, and I can't do that, and I forgot where it all started. It's just goddamn waking up, walking out, hitting power, and doing it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that matters. Like, unless you're doing that, you're not moving anything forward, and the rest of the stuff is just all about progress. So, I mean,
Yeah, that's another. We've in the past 2-3 months or so, we've kind of the local things. All of us kind of champion local businesses, local people, because like Will said, it's where it all starts. You got to start somewhere, and I didn't realize you were talking about how many great local musicians we have, and we do, and we have great local restaurants, shops,
Yep.
firearm companies.
Yeah.
Speaking
But
of
you know
patent,
what's sad
Yeah.
is like after Apollo, bless their hearts, and this is how it always happens. They come from Manchester. They have to go to China and come back before people realize how good they are.
Yeah.
And it's sad that they couldn't just be in Manchester and people, support them anyway.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. No matter like the dude that or whoever it is, man or woman, I don't know. That's like from Tullahoma is on American Idol. They have to go there and then come back.
Right.
And then they're awesome. Like, no, recognize these people when they're local.
Well,
they're awesome before they have,
Well, and I'll go ahead and tell you, it's I'm trying to adapt. I know it from marketing, and I'm trying to adapt it in doing it. It's don't blame others, blame yourself for not doing enough, and that's what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm blaming myself for not doing enough. Okay. So I'm trying to get involved
me too, man.
and get more. You know what I'm saying? So, and once again,
all need to pick it up.
And because and that's just a cool thing. It's like just these members of it. And Eli, as much as he is just okay and not involved and all that other, Eli made a statement that he was going to show up at the church at Apollo.
Yeah.
Just to support the kids.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's
he wasn't even part of the interviews. He was just there to support the kids.
Yeah. And that was and Eli, you don't know how amazing that is to just go, you know what, I recognize and I just want to go and just support because, what I mean.
What I appreciate about those kids is that to go to China, there were several things that they had to do.
Yeah, exactly.
To be able to go and do that, and these are young people, very young. The oldest one is 22,
20 and 21.
Wow. So 21 is the oldest member of the band, and that's what I appreciate is that they're willing to put in the work. I appreciate work.
Yeah.
That's what I appreciate. I don't dig their music. It's not my style. It's not my
forte.
It's not my forte. It's not my deal. But I appreciate that they're busting their ass to do. To follow out their dream, to do what they want to do. So that's why I came to support that
because Eli's busting his ass to do what he absolutely does not love.
Exactly. But that's my point. If you're willing to put out the work to be your best you, then I'm all for you, and I want to support whatever you choose.
We need to support them before they have to go someplace else.
Exactly.
Go, man.
Well, and that's the thing, and once again, that's why I asked Travis to be a part of that event, and why I want it to continue to be a part, and everybody else is because the more we highlight the effort that artists put in, because it's just like you, Travis. You're not making money off your music. You get up, you go to work every day, you take care of your family, and then you do your music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With the ultimate goal of doing it for a living. You know what I'm saying? I mean, with that crossover. So it's like, and on top of taking care of a family and going to your job, you've got to write new riffs. You've got to remember those old riffs. Mm-hmm. You got to keep doing it, and you got to dedicate a house, a spot in your house to just go in there.
Thank you, Erica. I love you.
Shout out to Erica.
It's not work.
No, for real.
And he loves music.
Yeah.
So it's not. It is work
it's a labor
from the
love.
outside looking in.
Yeah.
But for him, because it's something he loves and enjoys, just like for me, when I'm in that zone and I want to play, it's not work.
That's why that's why I appreciate people like you saying it because like for people like me and Travis, we're addicts. Like I literally lay in bed at night and I shake because I can't be in a studio. I mean, or smoke.
You get an idea, man. You got to get on.
You got to get up and do it. And that is the worst thing. The worst thing for an artist is to not be able to
create,
stay awake 24 hours a day and just create. Yeah. I mean, it's absolutely terrible. Like, I mean, it's terrible.
That's what Eli just said about putting the work. Don Henley in his when the Eagles got inducted to the Hall of Fame, he said he didn't want to be known for the songs. For the videos, he wanted to be known as he was a songwriter first and foremost, and he put in the work. Yeah, exactly what Eli said. He put in work to be Don Henley of the Eagles. Yeah. So these kids are putting in the work to be after.
They are, man, and I'm I think that's so cool, man. Look, and here's another thing. This has nothing to do with music. Alante Taylor.
Yeah.
We got folks from Manchester playing football at a high level. We got folks from Manchester playing music at a high level. I mean, we're a town of 12,000 people.
Yep.
We're producing some brilliant people, brilliant minds working at the base in engineering and mathematics and science, sports figures.
Zach Lowry.
Whatever, people are literally like, we got it going on in this town.
It's not just a pulled-up town.
Alante Taylor's
Hey, this ain't Winchester. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez. Wow. Number 4.
Tennessee has 2.
Sorry, Winchester.
The number 1 and the number 4. Alante is the number 4 defensive back. True freshman.
Yeah.
Freshman defensive back in the country.
That's it.
Wow.
And then they said they clocked him faster than Tyreek Hill.
That is correct.
That is
Wow.
correct.
And that little dude's fast.
Yeah. You got to think it's his first year. So, but there again, he had to go. I can remember people talking shit about that kid.
Yep.
And I never saw him play. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
didn't either. I don't know him or anything.
I didn't
I
go. I
watched
didn't watch him play.
I've seen him play some ball stuff.
But, I heard people talk, well, he's not that good. And then I had a friend of mine that's in the know that follows recruiting, that follows college football, that is really in this. And he told me, he said, that kid has got the goods to play NFL football. And he was around the Billy Ratliffs. He was around
Worm.
he was around those people. Peyton Manning, he saw stellar athletes, and he's like, I'm telling you, that kid right there can play in the NFL.
Wow.
He's that good. This is when he's still in high school. Nobody, I won't say nobody, few people appreciated that kid until he got to Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm one of them. I didn't know. I didn't go watch him play like you
No,
were
I
talking
didn't
about
either.
earlier. He had to.
I'm a Johnny come lately on the Alante Taylor train, but I'm telling you,
I watched him play a few games.
boy's bad, man.
All I can say is
He can play
yes, and
ball,
he was
man.
saves there. Like, he's my hometown.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have a clue who he is.
Yeah,
If I
exactly.
passed him in the street, I wouldn't know him. But
He ain't number 6.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's the thing about we
But
got
I'm
so
proud
much
of him,
much local stuff going around. We got Harvest Local Foods with Ellen and Bull.
Yeah.
931 Delivers is on the up and coming.
Absolutely.
I've seen, and I saw a
Absolutely.
few posts before you started being associated with them about 931 Delivers. What's this? So I looked and I was like, oh well, that's pretty neat.
I've never heard
now,
one complain on them.
No,
I've
no.
always heard great stuff. And that's hard in any business,
Yes,
But I've heard
today.
only good stuff.
and now that I have. I've got an insight on the 931 Delivers.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, shit. Well, now I'm paying more attention and more stuff. I'm seeing more stuff like, oh, this is getting pretty big, which is great. Yeah. And then you got a local dealership that you don't have to go to a big city and get the service that you got. You know what I mean?
We order parts from them.
Local shops
Whatever we need.
that you can go to. You don't have to go to a big city to get this stuff. You can do it right here, and that's the whole. We've all been on this, and her, she's starting her blog, The Wandering Localista, where she's highlighting local businesses and stuff like that to kind of bring, hey, you don't have to go to Murfreesboro to get
Give a
this.
plug on that, man, because I like the page, but give a...
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, give a...
A shout out to the
'Cause,
Wandering
like,
Localista.
Wondering Localista. No, I'm not going to spell it.
Please
It's
share.
like-
Where'd share go?
It's like
Yeah.
Patton.
Yeah.
So I met Patton. I got my kick-ass Southern Patriot T-shirt. It's a little too cold for me to wear tonight, but he gave me one of the stickers. That's a little extra swag there.
Yeah.
Right.
So as you guys know, look, I have nothing against arms, firearms, weaponry, but that's never been my thing. Like I didn't grow up in
You're
a
not a gun
household where there was guns, so I'm not a gun guy. But dude, the first thing I did was the next morning I got up and it had rained, so I had to dry my windshield off the back window so I could put my badge on because I want to support local business. Period. End of story.
Right.
I want people to support us. We're local. I want to
are.
support them. That's how it works. Pay it forward and stuff.
Yeah, GRS Designs, who makes our shirts
Yeah.
and stuff.
Who made Southern Patriot shirts? Am I right?
Yep, you're exactly right. Gretchen Ritchie.
You know where our
Designs.
shop is. So down the road, they got the 3 gas stations there at 55 and Oak Street.
Mhm.
Whatever, right? So you got the big Speedway.
Yeah.
You've got the whatever it is.
Golden Gallon.
Kangaroo. Whatever.
Got Paul.
Circle K.
Yeah, and then you got Paul. Exactly.
Yeah.
You got Paul Patel, right? And so
He
when I
loves
walk
Eli
in-
loves that guy.
Hey.
I love him too.
Diet Miller's from
There you
Paul.
go. So when you walk
I love
in there,
Paul.
though, you walk in. What does he say? Hey,
buddy.
Eli.
Yeah.
He calls you by name.
Actually,
Hey,
calls him
Travis.
Honest Guy. Hey,
buddy.
Honest Guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'll call
he
you by
did.
name. Now go into Speedway.
I love Paul.
Hey, number 1264. You're nobody to them. The dude working there tomorrow is not going
Actually,
to
I
be the same
disagree.
guy.
They call me my name because my name's on my shirt. So.
Come on, man. Paul Patel is making
the
that
man.
corner happen.
And he's got them honey biscuits.
That's why
Well, he did.
He's
got
a
a
marathon
okay.
for 16 years.
But that's
I've had a much
going back to
closer
local,
rapport with local
local business.
convenience stores,
Yeah.
such as the Hullets.
Mm-hmm.
And back in the day, it was a BP across the street from where you guys were talking about Powers
Oak Market. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Amico?
It used to be
Yeah,
a BP.
Jayco's. Yeah,
The
Jayco's
one
on
by
it.
the old jail.
By the jail, yeah.
exactly,
Dude, they used to do ballpark pizzas.
Mhm.
This
Yeah.
older guy had bought the place when it was a BP,
Yeah.
and I was living on Walker Street, and he's
Jacob.
like, hey, buddy, if you'll just call ahead, I'll make sure you got these anytime you want.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
And
Mr.
I could
Jacob,
call
good
him,
dude.
and dude, I'd say, man, can you cook me 4 of those? I'll be there in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he would straight up do it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's awesome.
That's like
I don't want to
that's
say
like
it's
Miller
impossible to go to a twice daily or a
Exo Miller
speedway
Ways.
and get that kind of rapport of
Right.
it,
They don't have
especially if
ballpark
you're there
pizza
every day. But I've never really gotten that same exact.
Oh, school pizza?
Yeah.
Right, that's soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you never will because
Yeah.
they have they have something invested in it.
Yeah.
You know, you have something invested in your business.
Right.
When you do 931, you're invested in
Right,
it.
yeah.
You're invested in your
Let's buy
job.
JD Golf and open that bitch back up.
Let's do it.
Well,
Make it
you're
happen.
invested too, even though both y'all work for much larger corporations. When you walk in, when I call Al White and ask to talk to Devin, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we are not a corporation. We are a family-owned
Yeah.
business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a Ford backing, but like when you call the
There's
Ford,
no
it's like,
Ford backing.
well, you
No.
sell Ford cars.
Right, but
We're-
but my point.
That was it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but it's a local.
They're
business.
I'm
backing
with you,
Ford.
exactly.
Ford's not backing me.
Correct.
Exactly.
They're backing
Yeah,
Ford.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I call Devin, it's like he knows our
Yeah.
family.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you go up there to the salesman, those dudes hadn't been there last week. Most
They've
of
been
the
there for
guys I
years.
would say have been there for
10 years
a
plus.
long time. You know
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm
what y'all
I
have
think
got
saying?
some.
they
You bought
newest-
your last car from.
Yeah, the newest
You know what
guy
I'm saying?
there has been there for like 3 years.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
come on,
for a car
Wow.
salesman.
For a car
That's saying a
man.
lot.
Crazy, ain't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
really
when
good.
You go, I mean, you guys, what?
Yeah, Kent's 30
We
years.
know everybody by name. We know what's going on in y'all's lives,
Yeah.
Yeah.
your kids, your whatever. Like,
Yeah, I work for a corporation, but I make my store local.
Yeah.
exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
I make
the
it
hometown store.
exactly. Yeah, that's
And
what
then,
I'm trying
boy,
to do.
y'all got the grocery store and everything going on, and the whole downtown thing going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Which our whole lives downtown ain't been working.
My wife doesn't allow me in there
Nothing.
unless
Our,
I'm paying
you
her.
know, our
Does anyone
downtown's been
know-
pathetic.
You may know.
It's
the
getting
answer.
better.
But
I mean,
I mean, we were
great.
kids.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
for the last several years,
They
man,
had
good
the
night. It's
second
been
reading.
Well, the whole
on
downtown movement
doing
Yeah.
the
is
beer,
just.
I'm not talking about now. I'm
the
talking
church
about
at
years and years
school.
ago.
Yeah.
Right now, it is
reading.
incredible.
You know,
But
that
I
The
remember,
music
like-
scene downtown.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the businesses.
we were
the
kids, I mean,
vendors.
church.
so if you remember this, you couldn't barely even skateboard downtown. Now we got a
Nothing
skateboard
downtown.
park.
Yeah, exactly.
That is so
They
impressive.
filled in the pool.
Yeah, and which because I mean I love skateboarding, but I never could skateboard.
Right.
But I like watching skateboard, and for them kids to have a place to actually skateboard and have jumps and you know they could do some ollies and shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah,
and it's
man.
just, that's what it's for. That is great, man.
Absolutely.
Because if they had that shit when we were kids, I
Who
mean,
knows,
Mike.
you might be a badass skateboarder.
No, Mike Rogers would have been even better. He was
Absolutely.
the best
I was
skateboarder I
looking back
know.
there
He knows more about skateboarding than anybody I know.
of.
Yeah.
And he's another music.
He is an dude. He drums.
Mike Rogers, man.
He's a drummer.
Oh, Mike Rogers is a drummer?
Love Mike
Oh,
Rogers.
dude,
Isn't he
he's
a
a
drummer,
great dude.
Travis?
I ain't seen him in
Travis
years.
don't he
Yeah.
drum?
I think he drums.
I mean, when I used to work at KK's, he'd come in and buy drum heads.
Look, man, he's a cool
drumsticks
guy
and stuff,
too.
and,
Oh,
like, he's a really good. He had Immortal
sweetest
Symphony.
guy
Yeah.
you'll ever meet.
In
Like,
the what was the dude? Walls that played the bass.
Sean
Josh.
or Josh. Sean was
Sean-
Sean,
Sean
and
played
Josh.
guitar, but this was like
Sean
his
was in
cousin. that played the
Alienated.
bass.
Yeah.
And Josh played bass for a while, I thought.
Josh Walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had like
Yeah.
a 5-string Peavey, something with the humbuckers in it. It sounded great. It sounded good, man.
Mike
It's been a long time ago.
was a scary looking dude back in the day.
Mike.
Yeah, I played Harper One football with him, and we did Bull in the Ring one time.
Yeah.
And so Mike's in the middle, and they call out my number. I'm like, oh shit! So I take off running, and he hits me so hard, I do a flip.
Who'd you play for, man?
The Hornets.
I played for the Hornets.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, I played for the Hornets.
Yeah, man.
Manchester United.
Yeah. Man, my dad bought our helmets when we got
Not
done.
those-
Like, I still got a Hornets helmet. dude.
Not those Chargers. Eli played for
No, he
us.
coached our team later on. He played for the Chargers, he said. Then he coached the Hornets when I played.
I
remember
coached,
from
but I
when
got
was a
kicked off
kid.
because they had too many coaches.
The Dolphins were stacked, man, when I was a kid. They
Um,
beat us
Yeah, they
up,
still
man.
are.
Adam,
I know. A 30-year-old man came to me and said, why don't you go with Dolphins? You start tryouts. He had no idea there were tryouts.
Yeah.
Don Hirschman said, hey, just come over behind the old hospital
Yeah.
this day and we'll get you signed up.
Well, there you go. Yeah. The Hirschmans were.
Yeah, I coached.
Brilliant.
Me, you, and James Monroe.
Bull was a Hornet.
And,
I was a Hornet. Me
were
and
you a
Johnny
Hornet?
Carter.
Hornets too?
Me and Johnny
I
Carter.
did
Yeah,
too,
Johnny
man.
And Justin Turner.
Johnny Showboat Carter. Justin Jughead Turner.
Jughead.
It was Johnny Showboat Carter.
All right.
Johnny Showboat Carter.
Yeah, we got. I'm about to
Tooth.
Seriously.
Tooth, music of the week, man. What we got this week, buddy?
All right, so look, I'm going to be real for just a moment, and I'm going to probably take some flack from some folks, but here's the deal. I've been on this music of the week thing now for a few weeks, so I decided tonight, I haven't talked about anything metal.
Okay.
So I decided to peruse through my Spotify and check out the new release metal station. I don't know that I really like any of the new metal that's out very much. Like,
Is it like new rap?
I love to Face the Dream and what they're doing, and when they become like, I hope for all the right reasons that they make it, because I think that would be good metal in comparison to what I've heard. So if I'm going to speak on APs today, I'm going to speak on The Price of Agony by a band called Fit for a King. I know nothing very much about them except that there's some pretty cool guitar in this tune.
Right.
And it's the least worst thing I heard on this station.
So you weren't impressed?
I was not impressed. I do like the new Slipknot.
I've heard good things about the new Slipknot.
I do like the new Slipknot, but Corey Taylor is an icon in my opinion, or will become one.
Share that the Fit for the King. Share that on the live. That way people can check it out.
Well, all right then.
If you don't,
The
if you
Devil
will.
and I was a good song. Latest.
Well, I meant just type the name in. That'll work too.
Oh, sorry. It was much cooler my way.
Analog, baby.
It was
No,
much
that's cool,
cooler
man.
my way.
I dig it.
Yeah, but I'll share it.
Yeah, the thing
Yeah.
about metal
Yeah.
too is like, the instrumentation or whatever is always just like the drums and the guitar are just like I'm
It's
not always
always on
into
11.
it per se, but like it's not just like they're all those dudes can
They're all
let it
sweaty.
rip. Yeah,
You're so musical. Like you sound good when you air guitar.
thanks, man.
Mine's more of the movement.
Do you ever do any whammy bar with the air guitar?
Yeah,
That's where
yeah,
it's
dude.
at.
I throw picks in the middle of solos.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, but I keep going with it because I'm on the fret. I'm just I'm hammering it.
You're
So
still
then-
hammering it, but yeah.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
When you'll throw 3 or 4 out and say, "Where do you keep getting the picks?"
Off the stand.
He never gets his mic stand. He never hits the air mic stand.
You gotta have the air mic stand.
No, they come
like
out
he's
like
got a
Spider-Man. They
filter.
come out.
Well, what about like playing it with your teeth, air guitar? You ever?
Oh, I have, yeah.
Yeah.
Because during Kings Leon, Closer, the
Yeah.
whoop, 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 whoop. Well,
Yeah.
that's him screaming into,
Just pick
or
it.
actually that's the bass. Actually, he's screaming to the pickup.
Really?
So I turn my air guitar over and scream into the pickup to get that sound when I do that.
I'll
Wow.
be darned.
I
Yep.
never knew you did that.
Mm-hmm. I do.
I seen you do it once.
Mhm.
First
That's
Tennessee.
pretty impressive.
Yeah, and you're probably going, what are you doing?
I knew.
Yeah.
I knew now. I know now
Yeah.
what you were doing then. That's
Mhm.
an enlightening situation.
Yeah.
Kings of
You-
Leon,
it's green.
Tennessee band.
That's right.
Let's go back to what we're talking about. Like they had to, do all their stuff and then come back. Oh, they're a Tennessee band. Like I hope y'all were there from the beginning
Mm-hmm.
because they were here,
Mm.
man.
Pyro.
The guy we used to work with the company, he went to school with Jared, the bass player.
Really?
Because they moved from Oklahoma to Mount Juliet or Nashville. Actually went to high school in Mount Juliet, and we got a couple pictures of Jared in high school.
Yeah. Well, and this is
He
my
grew into
interpretation of the
himself.
story. I
Didn't he?
don't know this, but they said like the singer and the drummer could play or something, and so they got the record deal. And then they checked the dude out of school that played
Yes.
the bass.
Yes.
And he didn't even
Yeah,
play
no.
bass.
The lead guitar player is the cousin.
Okay.
The bass
Yeah.
player Jared was like 14 or 15.
Yeah, he was young.
And he couldn't play at all. And so
Yeah.
those early, like, Kings Leons are pretty raw and stuff like that. But as time goes on, like, the bass parts, to me, are the best parts of the whole song.
And
They're
they
the most musical and, like,
What's the reason I
complicated and stuff.
Jared literally locked himself in the basement and learned how to play bass.
Really.
Yep.
Well, the whole band's good. And obviously, dude's voice is signature.
Oh man, love
But,
Kings
you know,
Leon.
Uh,
So no metal, just that one.
I mean, I just didn't hear anything. Like I said, I like the new Slipknot. I've been hearing good things about it, and like I said, Corey Taylor's awesome. But
He is awesome.
Fit for a King, that song, I like the guitar a lot, and I'm sure there's other stuff out there, but I was just checking into it.
Oh
for
yeah,
now.
that's your assignment every week. You
And-
got to check
and
stuff out.
I've been lazy. And
Donut.
No, energy efficient.
I've not been reaching out into some other genres. I've been sticking to what I've been listening to. So,
Well, I mean, last week was Greta Van Fleet, so this week you kind of
well, I did try to
progressed.
change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And when we were talking about Led Zeppelin earlier, that's all I could think about was Greta Van Fleet. But
Yeah.
they do have a Zeppelin sound, but they still have brought some originality to.
Yeah, I love Greta Van Fleet. It's a good
great.
band, man.
God, it's great.
Eli, lunchtime theater. What's been this week, buddy?
No lunchtime theater so much this week.
What happened?
I had to do some errands and such. So.
What the hell?
I have an announcement.
Yeah, put.
Number one, I just want to say I want to wish Eli well tomorrow. He goes under the knife.
Good
so
luck.
everybody keep Eli in your prayers tomorrow. Secondly, in preparation of Eli maybe not having a lunchtime theater, I immediately got off work and went home and perused Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys seen the Tricky Dick and the Man in Black?
I've not.
No, Richard Nixon and Will Smith.
That's a weird combo.
It's Richard Nixon and Johnny Cash.
Oh,
and how
I thought you said Men in Black. I'm sorry. Tommy Lee Jones.
The Man in Black.
Nixon.
So it's how Nixon kind of used Johnny Cash to reach a mass of people.
Yeah, okay, I didn't know that.
It was look, man, it's a good documentary. I think it's cool. You guys should check it out.
Did you ever see when Elvis went and visited Nixon?
I did not.
Oh, dude, check this out. So you gotta look it up, but like Elvis was all strung out on whatever,
Banana
hay feels, whatever, yeah. And so he shows up to the White House, and you gotta see the pictures, but like he has his boots on and he has a pistol in his boots, and so like of course they didn't check him because he's Elvis, so he's the only dude that ever made it to the Oval Office with like a pistol. And then, like, so he trades that to Nixon for something, you know, and, like, he goes back behind the desk and starts opening the drawers and trying to find something, like, I'm going to find something that we can trade for, kind of thing or whatever. And so, like, then he starts finding stuff and all this, and so they literally made him, like, an honorary DEA agent. Well, he's he's, like, so
I didn't know about that, but I didn't.
Yeah. Well, look this
They made a
strip up
movie
on the
about
internet.
it.
Like, it is so. Did they make a movie?
Yeah,
about
it's
it?
called Elvis versus Nixon.
I didn't know that, but like, there's like, he was. I think, like, this is paraphrasing.
You know
I think he was like
everything.
American Airlines Elvis. Just so like he has the like American Airlines letterhead. He's just like, hey Nixon, like to meet you. My name's Elvis. This will be cool, you know, or whatever. And like he just shows up. Like, check it out, dude. It is so.
Flowers has one of the
It
best.
was Michael
Elvis
Shannon that played
impersonations.
Elvis.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Michael Shannon.
Anyway, it's pretty
Played
classic.
Little League with Michael Shannon, I think.
Yeah.
Sure.
You talking about the dude from?
You went to elementary school with Michael Shannon.
I did.
Did you see Michael Shannon read that letter that the sorority master wrote to like her whatever sisters or whatever?
No, I don't think so.
Dude, it is so
Did
funny.
you did you talk to Steve?
Oh, Steve.
He sent a message.
He missed the call, he said.
I was gonna say, I tried to call
Sorry.
twice and actually left him a voicemail. He's responded to my email, not text message, but to my email that he would be here tonight.
You know what is weird about Steve is you think with him being the top producer at Coffee County Realty and him being who he is,
He could keep his phone charged.
he's
Yeah.
I mean he's
Don't
getting a new
worry
damn
about
phone. I broke his joke and I'm fixing to buy a new phone.
Maybe we should pull together and get him an upgrade or a battery extender or
Cricket.
something.
Something.
Cricket.
Hey, I got a phone case in there now that charges my phone.
And that's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
It's $5.
We could get him a Jackery.
You think we could get him like a jitterbug? I hear those.
Their battery lasts for like 8 days.
That's what I
Steve
hear.
is a bit clingy, though.
Steve is clingy.
Yeah. Hey guys. I
I'm
called
just so
you.
excited you're going to be on the show.
Lady A, what's New Year World? What you got on the Wondering Localista coming up for us?
Well, I'm still compiling the list of all of the local mom and pop shops. I'm actually thinking of cheating and hiring a VA to do it for me. So we'll see.
Veterinary assistant.
I'll do it.
A virtual assistant.
Virtual assistant.
I'll be your virtual
Yeah.
assistant.
So
What you pay?
there's that.
Yeah.
You know what I pay.
Yeah, I'm in.
She pays that on Snag.
Uh-huh.
She got any weapons of mass destruction? She just says bomb.
That's right.
You never know.
That shit is priceless.
Yeah.
Not only do I play the air piano, I also play the drill.
You could be like in Jackal, man.
What can you give us a preview of what the next post from Winning Localista is?
Well, I'm about to start sending out interview questions to our local small businesses. Just a couple, just to highlight.
Yeah.
Harvest, obviously, is going to be on there, so look out for that.
Oh,
If
I'm
they
sorry,
need help
forgot
with
to
the
tell you.
interview, I can help them.
Ellen said to tell everybody hi, and especially Andrea.
Oh, hi, Ellen. I love you.
Hi, Ellen.
Hi, Ellen. I mean, I'm here too.
Yes,
Yeah.
especially
I'm
Andrea.
sharing your stuff too, Ellen.
Eli's here. Tooth's here. Travis Clower's here. Zach Bryce is here.
Yeah, I'm
Hello,
just the boycott
Ellen.
Harvest
But
local.
Ellen and I are besties, so I totally get it.
Y'all would have never.
What?
Right. Whatever. I haven't done a rant in a while.
Let's do it.
I'm going to do a rant.
I got a cigarette for this.
Look here.
I barely smoked tonight, Eli.
You've done very well.
Give me one.
Everybody
Grinding
knows
your gears, the Travis.
I absolutely I hate feet. Okay, I hate a barefoot.
Okay.
He does.
It's disgusting.
Do you mean a B-A-R-E barefoot, or do you mean a B-E-A-R barefoot?
Now,
Well, he
both.
don't like bears.
I was
Polar.
going for
There you
that.
go.
Because he wrestled that bear.
A polar
Wrestle.
barefoot.
Lewis Motor Company. We'll have to check them out too. Sorry.
John Lewis?
John, yeah.
He hollered at us.
John Lewis?
He hollered at us
John
right
Lewis.
there. We got
Got
some in the
you.
works with John Lewis.
John Lewis hit
Probably
me up.
next show.
Really?
Yeah, next show. He's not coming on, but we'll
I'd
get
really
there.
like for him to come on, because he's a really cool guy.
So my rant, I hate feet.
Okay.
Can't stand them. Okay. So
How do you feel about feet?
I hate them.
That's just down.
Yeah, take a note.
I'm
Right
glad mine
now.
are on point.
Well, do you prefer the metric system?
I actually do. What'd you do right there? What'd you do? Is that what you did right there?
Imperial.
You son of a
Converted.
gun.
You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in France?
A Royale with cheese.
Because the metric system.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody, of course, I don't like flip flops. I hate them, and I equally hate slides.
For men or women
Y'all
or
know what
both.
slides are? Everybody home know what slides
Like a mule?
are?
Climb
Okay,
up it and you.
slides.
All the kids are wearing them with socks now.
Like a croc?
Slides to me were invented for after you get out of the gym and your shoes are sweaty. So put the slides on.
To avoid that athlete's foot?
Yes,
It's a
or to
Jesus.
wear
in the
to
shower.
walk to the
Jerusalem
shower or
troopers.
to shower in or after your
waterproof.
practice. Clear, yes.
Or if you're a baseball or softball player, so you don't have to wear your cleats in the concrete.
Correct, and you'll wear some down.
Or in the car. We're in the carpet.
Right, yeah. Stave your
Okay.
car with.
Okay, so when it's go ahead.
Erica says you should get a pedicure.
I think she's talking to that Travis, not me.
No, she's definitely talking to me.
That's funny. Okay, sorry. I had to giggle.
Let's do it.
Go ahead.
So
Can we do that live?
we could.
Could we
get some
Okay.
Vietnamese
Could we
on
get the
here?
little girl?
I'm
that
gonna-
says, I'm pretty jail for you now.
I'm not trying to take up a lot of time, but if I got a pedicure, it would be like that scene in Dumb and Dumber with the grinder and the toenails and the sparks flying. Okay, I'm sorry. That's what it would be.
Anyway, Travis, sorry.
Slides.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
What we just described are what slides are meant for.
Okay.
They're not meant to walk into a store when it is snowing
Yes.
and 32 degrees outside
Exactly.
with no freaking socks on and with your pants hanging over the back of them and your pants are wet halfway up your calf.
Ew, gross.
And if you're going to wear slides,
His pants.
clean your freaking toenails.
Ew.
Do not walk into a place of business
Yes.
with your toenails dirty wearing slides and or Crocs.
Yeah.
Or Jeff Baltimore, don't wear flip-flops year round. Barefoot towing. Another local business.
Flip flops now.
They don't want an arm and a leg.
That's a Jeff Baltimore
They just
special.
want your
It
toes.
really is.
I drove by a local consignment shop in the T-Town today.
Yeah. They have slides on?
I want you to know that this lady, individual who I don't know, just a strange woman,
Yeah.
who was getting into her Kia Sorento,
Yeah.
was wearing
I got brake
Daisy
pads for that.
Dukes,
Oh no.
flip-flops, and a short-sleeve T-shirt.
It snowed today.
And it was 32 degrees or 33 degrees or some crap.
Almost
when I drove
three.
by.
Well, she makes bad life decisions.
Well,
Yeah.
like my dad told me when I was a kid, if you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough.
Thank God we're all
You know what
tough
I'm
on
saying?
this show.
Yeah.
My dad told me not to leave my house without my laundry. Don't
Huh?
leave your house without your laundry on.
There you
He was telling me to make sure I had all my warm clothes with me in case it was cold.
Like
But-
this guy.
The slides
Yeah,
and
John
shirt
Lewis
and
went up
shirt.
you were wearing camo earlier.
I couldn't see like for a while. And I realized it was a camouflage.
There he is.
I wish I didn't see him when he had that Notre Dame sweatshirt on.
I still have it on.
Eli, speaking of Notre Dame, real quick, guys, little side note. I know you've been in the Freddy's establishment.
I've seen it.
Is that not a? I thought of you instantly.
What is it, man?
It's a
It's a
really
neon
kick-ass neon
leprechaun.
leprechaun right
It's
in front of
badass.
the Notre
Oh,
Dame
that's
banner.
cool.
Oh, really?
It's badass.
They got like
You want me
like
to, you want me to steal it?
I've offered money
like
for
an
it.
electric kind of sign thing?
Yeah, it's a neon
it's a
tube
neon
sign.
Oh,
sign.
like a real neon.
Absolutely.
Yes, and it's
Really?
the leprechaun.
Look,
It's
hey, look
badass.
here.
Oh
This
yeah, man.
local
It's not for
business,
sale.
I mean, we're a local show.
Yeah.
You should donate that to Studio 11. Not that you like Hitter's house.
I mean, that can hang up right here, man. It look good.
Fucking A, it would.
I mean, I'm not even a Notre Dame fan, but like
It's
the
pretty
neon sign thing. Anyway, hey, how about them balls, man? Beat Kentucky.
How about those Bulldogs?
Mississippi State or
Mississippi
Fresno or
State. Got beat by Boise State. I missed that on the pick'em.
So, okay, quick shout out to Paul Thornton.
Paul Thornton.
Okay, so we squeaked one out against Charlotte, right?
Yeah.
And so he Facebook post. Well, Charlotte has the number 6 run defense in the country, which got me thinking. Well, why didn't we pass the ball? I'm no football coach, but
You're pretty close though.
But think about, dude, that Kentucky game was for real, man. Like Tennessee, they'll lose to Tullahoma High School. But then,
Still deep in the playoffs.
but then, beat the 1973 Packers. You know what I mean? What are y'all doing, man?
What the hell is going on out here?
Yeah. But nonetheless, hey, looks like we got something going on. Of course, that all could be foiled by.
No, they got a cousin.
I don't think they can beat Missouri next week.
I do.
You think they can?
100%. I think they will.
I mean, I think they can.
They
I just
will.
don't
I
think
think
they
they
will.
will.
All right.
I think they will. I'd put money on that game.
All right.
I think if Tennessee
they
seems
do,
to me
but-
they're playing up to they're playing their competition. They play up
Yes.
to their competition.
Exactly.
And if the
I feel
team's
like
not
that.
very good, they play down to them.
Yes.
That's their problem. And they're young, so that's part of it.
But man, wouldn't it?
The number 1 running back in the country was there last weekend.
I heard that.
Yeah. Benny Snell.
No.
They shut him down.
The number 1 recruit.
High school.
Tennessee. Okay.
In the country. He's not committed yet.
He wanted to see what. So
What it's all
he
about.
heard what's so special about Knoxville and
There's
Tennessee.
5 Georgia commits coming this weekend.
Wow.
What's next on the agenda, Travis? I'm freezing.
Next on the agenda, I got a heating pad. I'm cool.
No, you're warm.
I am.
Do you want bibs?
No, I'm good. I got long handles on.
I have them around on my slides. Stop wearing slides in public with no freaking socks, people.
At least do the socks. At least if you're going to do it.
Please cover up them nasty
My kids wear.
toenails.
You can't do socks and slides, not socks
If
and
you have
sandals.
athletic
Your kids
shorts
do
on, you got
sockos?
done with the gym
Yes.
or athletic event, you can't.
Yes.
Okay.
Look, it's all the
right.
rage, Andrew.
Sockos.
Just like when we were young, we had
No.
trends that our parents were like, blah blah blah.
That's stupid.
Sockos, as Eli's describing, chacos with socks. At least absolutely turned me on to that. Taught me what that was.
Doesn't one of them go in your toe though? How do you wear
No, you
socks?
can-
Not all chacos have the toe hole.
That's right.
Oh, boy.
And
okay.
some you can rearrange the strap to alleviate the toe hole.
This is true.
Oh,
At least does that.
Sometimes
She
I
puts
get
her
a toe hole.
over the toe hole.
I get
and
that
then,
toe hold on the
yeah.
bed.
And then the slides. Elise does the slide, which Elise and Alexis both do, and Caitlin. They all do the slides, and it's a lazy factor. It's that lounge around kind of Sunday clothing.
Energy efficient.
And girls can get away with going to town in socks and slides a lot easier than a gentleman.
True.
I used to get made fun of by my wife and child.
I mean,
for
yes,
wearing
they can.
flip-flops with
I agree with you.
Well, yeah.
No
to
one
run to the
should.
store, I just shove it betwixt the toes.
Between
Like a geisha.
Yeah.
Look, no. I want to tell you how much I relate to you right now.
Oh, we know.
Geisha part of
This year was the first time that I transitioned from shoes to just purely thong flip-flops.
Yeah.
And the reason I did is I'm standing in
I wear
the shoe store like you do, and I'm looking. I'm like, man, none of them look good, and they're all over $150.
Wow.
And then I was
Where
like,
are you
wow.
shopping?
Well, I mean, the ones that appeal to me, I guess.
You know what's up.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, the ones that appeal to me.
I got new hair today.
And so anyway, so right there as I'm walking out of the door and I'm upset because I cannot get a pair of shoes that appeal to me, there is a pair of $10.99 flip-flops hanging. I bought those and I rocked them all summer. I am very mad right now because I cannot wear them.
Me too.
Let me say
I'm
this.
very mad.
I absolutely agree with Bull.
I'm very mad.
Go ahead, Travis.
Well, if you go out at night, right, you got 4 or 5 dudes hanging out with you. Okay, everybody's got shoes on, and you got one dude with flip-flops on. Just know
He's getting laid.
if something pops off, he ain't helping. You know what I'm saying?
Don't throw a shoe.
He's
Like-
taking the ass home. That's
Who,
what he's
who
doing.
throws a shoe, honestly?
Honestly.
Well, hold on. What lady's taking the dude home with the flip flops on?
Most
Hey,
of them.
I did a training. I walked in.
jobless and live with his mom.
Well, unless that,
my panties are
It
wet.
depends on whether or not
We're-
it's a guy with a guitar.
we're going pretty sure it's not going to be Johnny wearing the flip flops.
I wear flip-flops all summer long. I do too.
Listen,
Oh, man.
Eli, I did not wear flip flops for the longest time. It wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
And then after getting with Kim, I don't remember, she bought me a couple pairs.
He's not
and I was
watching, it don't
wearing them
matter.
pretty regularly. And then it turned into, like this past summer, dude, if I wasn't at work, I was in flip flops. Period. Mowing the yard, weeding, flip flops.
I seen Tooth at Walmart with them $2.99 special flip flops.
I did not. I wore Kenneth Cole Reaction flip flops.
No, that time I
And-
saw you, it was
And Tevas. My favorite flip flops are my Tevas.
Do you?
with a ball opener in the bottom of it.
Bottle
They're more
opener.
flops.
those
than
are
flips.
I want to give a shout out to ZP.
Yeah? What's he doing?
ZP is the only guest we have had to date who's cleaned up his own mess.
I know. I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
To
Thank
that
you.
degree.
I noticed it earlier.
He went and got his own bag
Yeah.
and picked up all his cans.
Thank you, Zach.
I don't know who
Yeah,
that's
that's
Thank you.
impressive
Okay.
right there.
All right.
Lord knows I'm not going to stick around to do it.
Next week, probably going to have to do the show on like a Tuesday. Cause
John Meacham, I talked to him yesterday.
yeah.
He is out of town for the next 2 weeks.
He's no pickle bologna for you, buddy.
Hey,
got the
Mr.
satellite
Meacham, I am looking forward to this bologna. So when we can,
like a screw.
let's rendezvous.
He did say he would love to do the show, and
Is he going to bring Tooth pickle bologna though?
I didn't ask.
Well, he said he would.
Well, that he said, and that's the.
He's a man of his word.
I
He was
believe
president of FCA my freshman year.
And I had a conversation.
7:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I had a conversation with the champ earlier, and
Champ's here.
apparently he wanted to know who wanted to get in the ring because we were talking about wrestling.
I saw you said you were in, but
And I
don't
said I'm
believe
in. Well, he said that he's having him and Corey. Corey sucks.
Corey sucks.
Said that him and Corey are having a tag team match against God this weekend. And I said I want to get in the ring. And
They're wrestling God.
They're going to lose. I'm just saying.
well, yeah,
Yes, I mean, God's on their side.
the gentleman of deceit.
That is a great acronym.
Kilauea, Little Mexico, and Mr. Jimmy.
Kilauea.
Yeah,
Jimmy?
Mr.
Mr.
Jimmy.
Mr. Jimmy.
So
Like a leader of the landscape.
I said.
I mean, doesn't it really?
Naturescape, guys. Naturescape.
I
Where's
cannot
Mr.
endorse that.
Jimmy?
So I said I want to get in the ring,
Cannot endorse that.
and Champ said that it'd be me, him, Corey versus God.
He said if he could get enough of your friends.
Now, if your friends go, I can participate.
Oh.
How many is enough?
I don't know.
I don't want to go and then be finding out that we're one shy.
Let me tell you where you got that from.
That's pretty good too. That's pretty good, buddy.
I'm just
So
saying.
sound off on the 13 people that are watching.
What does your participation mean?
I'll probably get to hit somebody.
He's probably going to wear some.
Like you're going to pop up from out from under the ring or something like
Well,
that?
I'm not saying of the whole show, no.
Can I give about an after Apollo shout to the champ also? When he was on the show, one of his teachers from high school was like, "Hey, I know Greg McDonald. He has always wanted to be a wrestler since he was in school. She taught him in school, and he has worked and done his. You know, he's busted his ass. And granted, they're independent, but
Greg
this
McDaniel.
McDaniel, sorry, champ.
Champ's
Yeah,
here.
he's watching.
Yeah.
Hello, Greg.
But I'm
Greg
just
Champ.
saying, he's busted his ass and he's doing what
Yes,
he needs to
that's
do
awesome.
Putting in the due
to
diligence.
live his dream. You
Yeah.
know, so
Good for
shout
you,
out
man.
to the champ.
Shout out to the champ.
Way to go, champ.
Champ's here.
Victory Center.
Victory lap.
I want to talk
Hashtag
about
Victory Lap.
to see all pro wrestling.
Is that part of the wrestling that you promote a lot?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's
So
really fun.
No,
So-
hey, listen.
Yeah.
I went. I don't remember if it's ever or not, but Warren Walker and I went years ago to this wrestling in Columbia, and they show it on like
Public access television.
or whatever it was, like
Ring of
UP30
Honor
or
or something
Ring of
like
Honor.
that.
I'm gonna tell you something. I've been to Monday Night Raw, and I went to that, and Raw was awesome, but that local wrestling was easily as much fun and maybe more. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Like,
midget wrestling,
it's
huh?
just like, you know, I'm with you. Like it's kind of like going to see the local band.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
you got
a good
that.
time.
You got that local culture, and it's kind of down home. And
Travis,
just,
where do we go? Fayetteville.
you know, I don't know. It's
Yep.
just,
When it's cool when you get to know the wrestlers too.
exactly. You know,
Like-
you're more on a personal level
Yeah.
and stuff like that. It's really
Yeah, it
anything.
is awesome.
I mean,
You're like an
anything that's-
entourage.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
You're the posse.
Or when they, the announcer calls your little group out, and he names you the VIP Showtime section. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, it
We
was.
had a sign and everything. Like it was just fun.
Ooh, yeah, Showtime.
When you're like interactive.
Got some
It's
interesting news about
it's like
Showtime
going
I
into
can
a
tell you off
Jersey
air.
Mike's with too.
Pretty much, yeah. They all holler your name.
Huh?
Hey.
Go into home Jersey Mike's and tell you the
Green puppies, too, bull, not yellow puppies on my heating pad. So,
Oh, John Meacham said he was bringing bologna, by the
Whoop,
way.
whoop, John Meacham in the house, my home.
fat boys.
Is it fried bologna?
No, it's
No,
pickles,
pickles.
bro.
Pickle.
Oh, there you go.
It's the best stuff you've ever
All
put in
right.
your mouth.
So,
Big sexy John
y'all all
Meacham.
sound off to Greg McDaniel, how many people going to show up if he lets me get in the
If
ring?
you let Travis get in the ring, I guarantee I will bring 5 people. Me and 4 others.
I'll be one of those
Guaranteed.
5.
Zach,
Price
ZP
is
coming?
in.
Heck,
Eli's
I'll
probably
be
not
there.
coming.
I'll be
I
there.
gotta tell my wife.
Bull said he'll go.
I'll be there.
Covered up.
Yep.
Travis-
And I don't understand wrestling, but I'll be there.
Travis
bring
has
like
to tell
4
his
of them.
wife.
I gotta tell my wife what's up.
I know Lady A will
No,
be there.
I will. And I'll bring my family. I mean,
That's
I'll bring
right.
like 4 other people.
I
too.
run this.
She runs that house.
Oh, Erica, that's so funny. I'll laugh for you. Ha 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 ha.
Ah,
Go ahead and put
I
your
know
laugh
my
emoji
wife.
on the
My wife, I
comment.
know you're-
I'm waiting for the messages to come in.
I bet real quick if I ask Ashley to come,
Yeah.
Oh,
She come.
and she'll come,
Yeah.
She
I'll
would-
make it worth her while.
She would come to watch Big Baby get his ass whipped.
Oh, yeah, who wouldn't?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
So-
sure if Ashley
We could get
comes,
every guest from the Everyday Joe show that's ever been on the show. Any guest
Oh, that would
ever
be
been on
cool.
the show would come and watch you get your ass whipped.
Absolutely.
So, Greg McDaniel, I guarantee you 30 people we could probably get.
Okay, so
Probably
15. 15.
Eight people.
Yeah.
Eight.
Now we've got a new challenge to the viewers.
So we definitely get the 2 people there. Greg.
Between 8 and 30.
Yeah.
Royal Rumble,
How's
baby.
that?
Andrea's going to come.
Yeah.
Andrea Hope. There's 2.
Yep.
The usual. You'll have the usual.
So, y'all sound off, tag Gregory. I will get in the ring and get my ass whipped. But Legion's coming home with the titles. That's what's
There you
going to
go.
happen.
Hashtag victory lap.
Hashtag victory lap.
Corey sucks.
Corey
Corey
sucks,
sucks.
but I'll be on his team so he wouldn't suck that night. So,
Travis, you make Corey look good.
I
You've
would
been
make
doing that your whole life.
ain't different Corey.
Boy, I tell you what, you'd have to point that out.
Get them golf clubs back.
Yeah, where's some golf clubs?
Joe, Michael Reels got them. I ain't getting them back.
You can get them back.
Palace.
All right.
There's no problem that you can't solve if you
Oh, hey,
throw enough
Steve.
money at it.
Steve.
No
Sorry,
time
dude.
for you tonight, buddy.
Wrapping this
No
bad boy
time.
up.
Sorry, Steve.
Our apologies to Steve Jernigan. We'll get him next week.
Tooth, thanks for being here, buddy.
Travis, thanks for having me.
Thanks for showing up.
I just appreciate being a part of this show.
I appreciate you appreciating us.
Appreciate you, appreciate me, appreciating you.
I'm too
We
tired
could
to
go
do
on
that.
forever with that.
Travis Clower,
Yes, sir.
special guest of the evening, sir.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I've been pumped about this. I've been wanting to be on this show for years, man. And like
Aw.
I told my wife when you called me, I was like, man, I get to be on the show, and she was even she knows so like how much I want to be on here. So
Oh, that's cool.
anyway, it is. It really is. I mean, like once again, just like the local bands and the local businesses we're supporting, this is your local podcast, man.
Yeah.
Like,
That's right.
don't wait until you're as big as Howard Stern for everybody to go, oh, I listened to it back then.
I knew those
Listen
guys
to it now.
win.
You know what I'm
And,
saying?
and
Like,
not that
it's a really
James
good
gang,
show.
Warren Walker shit either. The Everyday Joe show.
It's a
right.
good show, man. And
Travis,
like,
you've been.
I ain't never heard of that.
thank you, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
really
yeah,
appreciate,
yeah.
you know. Thank you. I mean,
Shots
for real.
fired.
Like, I'm
And I
not,
really
this
hope
is-
we can play some guitar.
Shots
Let's do
fired.
it, man. For real.
Oh, dude, thank you for coming. I was texting her. I was like, I need to get somebody somebody we've not had out of the box. She's like, yeah, do it. You got anybody in mind? I'm like, well, no. I was hoping you would tell me. And then like 10 seconds later, I'm like, Travis Clower. That's when I sent a message to her and I sent a message to you, and you was
Man,
like, yep, do it.
Thank you so much.
But
bro.
he was
Yeah.
like, we need
Yeah,
to
man,
get
for
someone
real,
out of
like-
the box. And I was like, do you have a box full of people? What?
I mean, I
Where
used to
are
live in a
these
box,
people?
and I
Where
replied-
is this box?
you
I
know,
replied, yes,
converts
they're my
out
play
there.
pretties.
Yeah.
I play with them.
And just
For
little
real, man,
people,
thank
come
you.
here.
I hug them and love them and squeeze them and call them George.
George. Hey, George.
Now pet them.
Hey, Bert. So, thank you, Travis, for being
Man,
here.
I really, no joke.
Oh, man, we appreciate you. Eli?
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Yes, sir.
All right. In your camo. We can barely see you.
Where are you?
Well, I can see him from about the chest up.
Between Doss boot and his camo.
You ever seen from the waist down?
You can't.
Uh-uh.
It's microscopic view.
She gone.
You better have some good glasses.
That's right.
What's your scripture?
Zach Price, thanks for being in the Peanut Gallery, sir.
And the research department.
Yeah, Rick doing great on research,
You
man.
sound like everything.
Like, the only person that compares, Richie Season, he was really good on the research the one time he was here.
And you cleaned up after yourself. So
R&D and janitorial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
This is a man who is multifaceted.
Yeah.
He is.
That's impressive.
Will you grab these on your...
that's all you, man.
He's not
The trash can's right behind you.
Wait,
He'll miss
Zach,
it.
we're the talent.
So, Zach, in case you missed it,
We-
if there was a lazy award, Eli would send you up to get it for him.
Yeah.
I will not throw those
I would
away.
take that award, but I ain't
No,
gonna throw
you
your hands
won't.
up.
You didn't the last time either. I did.
Bull, thanks for
Today.
the lights.
Yeah, man.
Bull,
For real.
Thanks, John.
What?
quit typing about me having a heating pad on.
For real.
What?
Why are there like 76 comments about that? It's cold.
I'm watching this show on YouTube. It's really great.
I hope it's the Everyday Joe
If you
show.
drink enough Miller Lite, you would be
Oh.
cold.
True. Thanks for the lights, buddy. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Oh, Erica said, ZP. Ugh, ZP.
Yeah.
She loves you.
Gregory
She
loved the
does.
show.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Gregory.
I love her, though. She just doesn't know it.
Oh. Well, then, can't you, like, show it more? Anyway, we
I
don't
think
have
she'll
enough
hit it.
time for that conversation.
Lady A, thanks for woman in controls. You've done a masterful job.
Oh,
You,
thank
like, pushed a bunch of buttons in that, too.
I did. I was, like, controlling sound and shit.
What up? The whole
Like the
you didn't
need
take your
for it,
earphones
man.
off the whole
Need
time.
conversation got her
What up,
cranked
girl?
Oh,
What's
yeah.
your sound?
She took
I
them
see
off
you.
once because she hit herself
I
on
like
another.
How many
that.
times?
Makes it
Once.
fit her head.
Thank you.
Yep.
I did. My hat gets in the way. I forget I have it on.
Her hat's like
Walking
constantly.
these broad-ass lines.
Her hat's like constantly calling out to y'all.
It is. Y'all.
Yeah, hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Y'all.
All y'all.
Ewan's.
Got this from a local vendor at the Northgate Mall. They had a vendor event this past Saturday, so yeah, that's cool.
So, guys, please like and share the page. We got over 1,000. We're like 1,036 now.
Yep.
We should be at 2,000 with all the people that I sent invites out to 3 years ago. Y'all need to get off your ass and like the show.
Just like it. Just hit that like button.
That's all you got to do. Hit the like button.
kidding.
We don't.
We ain't asked you to watch.
This show I'm watching on YouTube is great.
Shut up.
Bull, I'll throw you through that window like a dart.
Like a dart.
Yeah.
Like a lawn dart.
Yeah.
Bullseye.
That was funny.
It was funny.
That was good.
That was humorous.
Boy, it made me laugh.
Yeah, like and share the show. Like the page. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Wandering Localista. Follow that on the Facebook.
If you're a local business and you would like for me to interview you, please hit me up because I want to so bad.
Free promotion. Local business, free promotion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
931 delivers.
Yes.
My man here is all over it.
Like a lifesaver.
Local business here. I don't know if you want me to say the names.
Yeah.
They're there. Clower Automotive. Eli Kidder.
Elite Gym.
Elite Gym. That's right, baby. That's where
yeah.
that's where champions train.
Harvest Local Food.
Listen, you want me to show you?
Southern Patriot.
Gym.
Huh?
Steve Jernigan.
Champions go through
Jeff
the gym.
Brandon.
That's right. He's probably what? Oh, now Cindy's watching. Way to go, Cindy. Right, we plug Clower Automotive.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elite Gym, Southern Patriot Firearms, the two said. Good dude. If you need some Zach was inquiring about that. If you like guns, talk to this guy.
Yeah.
He's got them.
For sure.
Local dude. And he's freaking hilarious.
And Harvest Local Foods.
Harvels.
John Mason.
It's not a drink. I'm cold and I can't talk correctly.
You're discombobulated?
I am. Tennessee All Pro Wrestling, Gregory McDaniel.
Champ's here.
He
I'm going to do
said
it every time.
he said he loves the show.
We love the champ.
Let me wrestle Saturday.
Corey sucks.
Yeah.
Corey sucks.
Let's
Jim.
all go to the show. That's like seriously, viewer participation. Let's all go to watch Travis cook some up.
Yeah.
No, let's go watch Travis get his ass kicked.
Yeah.
That's pessimistic.
It's much more fun.
50-50.
I bet more people come to see him get beat than they see to get him beat somebody.
Yeah.
The losers always get sympathy,
30 on
love.
his part.
Whatever you
Yeah.
want to happen.
Can you
will
be
happen.
the heel?
Travis is not
Yeah.
a winner.
I got 5 on it.
You got 5 on it?
The heel.
I like to be the
I
heel.
got 5 on it, man.
I got
Scott
5
Hall,
on it.
Huh?
Scott Hall, them. Scott Hall.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Travis, put your gloves on.
I am. My hands
It's
are
the
cold.
end of the show, and now he's cold.
Yes. All right. Appreciate it, guys.
I holla.
Holla.